Hello, I'm Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. This video is not to be missed, especially if you've been following the sagas of Sam Lee and, Summer. She has been thrown under the bus by Sam, and she's done a pretty good job of defending herself, which proves to me that she actually understands exactly that she is promoting a Ponzi scheme. She knows this system inside out. Sam actually tries throwing her under the bus by telling everybody, by her doing the presentations, she actually gets 6% of the pool and the money that comes into the platforms. And he's alleging that people don't understand his business model. And the first thing he does is turn on his own leaders. The people that have managed to bring in allegedly $3 million over the last few weeks for two Ponzi schemes, one called V.E.N.D, which was the third attempt of VigiLook. And then we've got the new one that's called MMM, Make More Money. And then there was another one that I just heard of last night called UPU. And I went through last night's meeting, and I went through and I found everyone that spoke in that meeting, and I time-stamped it, which means if you want to go look at something really funny, make sure you go check out the prayer that the lady gave at the end. I've actually going to make it into a short. It's 7 minutes long before I've played with it, but oh my goodness, it tells you the mentality of the people that get involved in these Ponzi schemes. Now, I've done over 500 videos about my quest to name and shame anyone running a Ponzi scheme or a scam. In this video, we've got Mai Summer Vue. I've interviewed her for an hour and a half, and we finished up having a really heated discussion about how I feel she's actually responsible for people who die by suicide. Yes, lonely people invest their money, they get told they're going to have a paradise of wealth, and then all of a sudden they realize they've been lied to, or the platform isn't stable. These are lies that I hear all day long. This video, out of the 500 videos that I've recorded, is the most shocking video that I've ever seen Sam Lee do. And I just want you to listen to the way he talks to this lady and the way he badgers her and gaslights her. And I think she's done a bloody good job at defending herself. Now, I just recorded some of this and my system crashed. So if there's a philanthropist out there and you want to buy me a nice new computer, it would help, because I think I'm working my little laptop a little bit too hard. But anyway, hopefully we won't crash again. We've actually got 3 people in the chat room. We normally get about 20 people coming along. I do a lot of marketing before I go live. So while I'm listening to Mai Summer Vue in this video that we're about to do a voiceover of, and letting her warm up, I will be busy sharing this link and we'll get more people. The purpose of doing this, you can see in the chat room, we've got comments coming in. People want to ask people, and we have a bit of a laugh. Now, I'm not taking the piss out of anyone that's thought this was a good business opportunity, but if I took this seriously, I would go mental. And I probably already got signs of that happening right now. Now, somebody commented in my last night's video that I over-talk and you can't hear what they're saying. Now, that is the idea of my YouTube channel. So if you are desperately wondering and you want the real story, I've actually put the link to this actual video so you can actually go listen to it without Danny, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, over-talking sometimes. And if you want to join in and be part of the circus performance, by all means, comment in the chat room and let's get into it. I went about 10 minutes forward. If it gets boring, I'm going to speed it up. But I want you to listen to the most shocking video of Sam Lee. Sam Lee is getting desperate. Last time I jumped into a Zoom meeting and Sam Lee was there, he had 20 people. He claims that he gets up to 300 people in his Zoom meetings for this MMM, Make More Money Ponzi scheme, and V.E.N.D. I don't believe it. I think a lot of it's just hype, and I still cannot believe people invest. So let's get into the video. And let's see what Summer Vue has got to say about Sam Lee. And I have to say it, Sam Lee said that no one else was involved and he would be the one-stop shop when it comes to the responsibility of this platform being stable and continuing. So everything Sam Lee says is a lie. And don't forget, Sam Lee, I got interviewed by ABC News in Australia. They did a documentary style news article on him and how he took off with his crypto exchange company and took off with $50 million and fled to Dubai. And he went into hiding for 8 months, and then he popped up and started Stable Dayo. And then since then, he's been heavily involved in trying to clean up the mess that he made with Hyperverse and Hypernation and Hypercosmos. And now he's started up his own Ponzi scheme, Vigilant 1, 2, and 3. He's alleged that he's behind the software that runs We Global, and now rebranded to the blockchain era. He's also behind Diversal, which is another company that was meant to be separate from Hypernation and bought all the Hypernation database from them. And then we saw one of the leaders in the who was meant to be running it. He was in he had the same wallpaper behind him that they did in Vidilux's office, which proves they're all running these multi-level marketing scams out of the office. Now, if you don't know Mai Summer Vue, she's actually living in Dubai. She left her house in America. Hopefully it's sold, I don't know. She pleaded with me to help her get her out of Dubai. She said that, we found out that Sam Lee was actually paying for her apartment and her accommodation, and then that stopped. Her son, I think it's Anthony, is living over there with her. She doesn't have any visa. She's trapped in Dubai, and she was pleading with me to help her get herself out of Dubai because she's maxed out her credit cards. Now, if you look at the demeanor of Mai Summer Vue, you can see she's not a happy lady, and I do believe that she's at the end of her tether. But don't forget, she's had more than enough opportunities to get out of promoting these Ponzi schemes. So this is the grand finale. This is something that you don't get to see every day. So let's enjoy it, and let's watch the mentality of these people trying to talk worm their way out of the closure of another Ponzi scheme.
Hour of leadership this morning. I have to say that there is no real solution yet. We're still trying to understand Sam's, excuse me.
Bless you.
Sam, thank you. Sam's idea. So let's wait
game
for
over.
Sam to
Yes,
come
it is
and,
game over. Hello, CrYptOG. Welcome to the chat room.
The entire leadership is still very
Let's
confused.
go.
So let me
go fund me a Ponzi.
The meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I am going to take names and timestamps along the way because I want to put them in. I put them all in yesterday's meeting. I don't want to fast forward it yet. I want to listen to all the wee snippets of information until Sam comes on board, which won't be too far away. And if you want to comment and put people's names in the chat room, and if you want to provide me any information, please do go to my website and do so. It would be
so while we wait for Sam to come, I'm gonna allow you guys to express your ideas, your suggestions, your input, and because we are a community, let's just have you guys share your thoughts, okay?
Okay, it's a scam,
so we don't waste time. So raise your hand so we can do things in an orderly fashion, okay? If you have an idea, or if you have
stop promoting scams and get a real job.
Complaining is not helpful, right?
Oh, negative people.
Let's hear how you feel
out
first, of course. But let's do it without attacking anyone.
Especially
share
you.
How you feel if you want to share, and then if you have any ideas, share your ideas. If Sam wants us to continue the event to continue, in order for this community to move forward with Sam. What are some things?
Somebody was asking yesterday, because it's shut down, do they still need to watch the commercials that they were told to do to get the money?
Move forward with the V.E.N.D. So I am I'm asking that you guys share your voice today.
All right, looks like we've got a good connection and things are going good.
Okay?
So I might speed her up a bit.
Raise your hand so I can call on you guys one at a time.
Oh, we have got it at 1.5. Oh, she doesn't sound too bad at 1.5. Maybe that's not actually working. Doesn't sound like 1.5. I might just put it back.
Yeah.
Bisso is here. Bisso is here.
Huh?
Bisso is here in the room.
Okay, well, Bisso probably have no idea what's been going on. So
Has anyone got any
I'm not
idea?
going to put
No,
Bisso
they need
on the
Sam
spot.
to guide
I'm
them.
waiting for the community members to
Hey,
express
JK
their
the Warrior.
thoughts
How you doing,
and
mate?
their
Nice to have you here.
suggestions.
Thanks for dropping in.
Okay, so
Did you enjoy my pocket call this afternoon? When I was
any
out
of you have anything
walking
to say?
Pixel and I called all the people in my Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger Facebook group. Okay, let's speed her up again. This is why we had it on fast forward. It was on fast forward and it didn't sound like they were on fast forward. Let's put it on 1.5
Raise
now.
your hand, and then we'll pick on you.
All right.
I think everybody do a vote of silence today.
Alicia.
Go ahead, Elisha.
I've got these people's names.
Okay. Good afternoon
Triumph.
from here in Nigeria.
Are we saying your name correctly, dear?
Yes, my name is Elisha.
Elijah. Okay, thank you.
Elijah.
Go ahead.
I greet you all. Thank you for your support for all that you've been doing in V.E.N.D.
Oh, whatever.
Really, I appreciate you. So what I want to say, based on what had happened yesterday, I was on Zoom, listening to all that had gone, and then we are actually not happy about what happened. But nevertheless,
I might have to slow him down. He already talks too fast.
they
1
have
minute,
to
please,
meet
caller.
the project owners and to see how they can move the V.E.N.D forward. We are also waiting for that. But our suggestion is, as we are taking this company together, always we are reading the data, we are having meetings upon meetings every day. Then if there's any problem, it should be shared to us so that we can provide solutions before the problem arrives.
What a great idea, mate.
Just close up
Give this guy
on his own, just decided on things on his own. I don't think that is welcome. But as a community,
That's our first idea. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Brought up to the house so that we can deliberate on it and make a lot of suggestions that can bring success to the business as we move forward. Thank you.
Correct.
Well, that was useful.
Thank you.
Anyone want to comment on how useful that was? That was just fantastic.
Anybody else?
Yep. Next monkey.
Don't be afraid to share your thoughts,
Well,
Mr. Professional.
honestly, this is going to be absolutely brilliant when she gets going with Sam. Wait until you see how they tear shreds at each other. It's brilliant.
Yes, good evening. How are you? From Dubai.
Mr. Professional.
I hope everyone is fine, good. And I think some update is coming in and we have to wait patiently and everything is going to be solved out. No need to worry.
Really? Are you on the payroll?
So there was some updates going on. So I hope it's going to be very soon sorted out. So we are going to be jumping around again.
Well, if you look at the history, mate, you're probably right on the money there.
The solution is coming in. There is nothing else to worry that something is going wrong. Okay.
They always say that.
So I think everybody is
everything you do and the support
talking with your guys
before they take your money.
Downlines, keep communicate, and soon it's going to be worry. Okay.
He's obviously going to be running one of Sam's new Ponzi schemes.
Sometimes platform, if there is you are withdrawing and it doing is stopped, then worry. Yes, I know, but please wait until we see some solution is coming in. So we are waiting patiently. Everybody is not to be too worried, and let's see what is happening. So the meeting is going on continuously.
Oops, what happened there? Oh, damn. I just stuffed up. Great. Absolutely. Can't believe I just did that. At least I've been keeping timestamps.
Ability in front.
Hold it.
Don't be worried. The solution is coming in.
Hi.
There has been one advantage of me doing that, guys. I now know the difference between the forward to the next video and the pause button.
Yeah, my suggestion is that with the situation at hand, I think it will be better if we should let some of the bonuses that leaders get. I'm not talking about you, the leaders, like me being an upline. We, the leaders, the small leaders, not the main leaders. They can take that bonuses
Oh, so she's telling the leaders not to take the bonuses so the peasants can get their money?
protect
That's going to happen?
liquidity in a form of protecting liquidity. And some of the direct referral bonuses. So that people who invested can get their 1x at least or something.
Oh,
That
great
can
idea.
also help. Because looking at the data that Mr. Sam released yesterday, it seems there is money. So if we
180.
could cut off some of these bonuses that some of us get, it could help others to also.
Yeah, so there's $180,000 in the pool allegedly, and Sam's decided to put a halt on all withdrawals. And then he says in the same breath that basically the people that get in first will get out first are the ones that win. So it's just ridiculous.
To get their 1x and other stuff. That's my idea.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Loving that idea. Anyone else love that idea?
Honey, I don't know if that's gonna be
So remember, Summer, I found out today, gets 6% of the turnover because she's running the show.
a request he's going to be able to honor because he
I'm
already
gonna speed it
said
up
that
again,
the
'cause
entire
We'll be here all night
budget
otherwise.
has been drained completely. These are his words in this leadership.
Oh, well, he said 180,000 last night.
Yeah, I can tell you he's not going to open any leadership accounts or syndicate accounts for any type of withdrawals. But thank you for sharing. Okay, Siraj,
Take me to your
Siraj?
leader.
Siraj, hello,
Hi.
Siraj,
Yeah, I can hear you. Just ignoring you.
your turn.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello, madam.
hi, yes, go ahead.
Hi, madam. What problem, madam? What problem? When this lost, when this came, finishing.
Mm.
Hello.
Yes, we're listening.
When this is over, madam, my money is lost, madam. $40,000 invest.
Oh, his money's gone,
You put
everyone.
40,000 into the V.E.N.D.
4,000 invest.
Oh,
All money lost.
4,000 US.
Very disappointed. Samely, very lie. Samely, very big scammer.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, we don't know exactly yet. We're giving, we have still 48 hours. Okay.
Yeah. Think
48.
about your money,
When
mate.
update, please. When update, please.
Yeah, we still have 48 hours for Sam to
That's a lot of money for somebody in a third world country, though, isn't it?
give us an update. So let's be positive for now.
Okay. When this out? No, when this running. When this is working, when this is over.
Right.
Pardon? We were not over yet. We're still waiting
It's
for
not over to the fat
answers.
lady sung, but that was last night's video. Just saying.
Okay. Okay. Withdrawal pending. Any updates?
No withdrawal updates.
Story of the life, mate. These Ponzi schemes, one after the other.
More updates. When more updates?
Well, that doesn't make any difference, mate. Once they stop the money, everyone loses faith. Even though they have money, everyone withdraws as soon as it hits the platform again. Isn't that correct, guys? Yeah. Get next. Yeah.
Hello.
Thanks for the
Yes.
$4,000. Say it.
When more updates?
Oh, let's just speed him up.
We're hoping today, dear. We're hoping today. Okay, waiting for Sam to come.
Excellent. Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye. Next peasant.
Um,
How do you feel about promoting these Ponzi schemes
let
now,
me see.
Mai Summer Vue? Are you glad that you do it? Do you feel guilty? Kike Warrior says the problem is the word scam. Clever guy. Just a bit late at catching.
Okay, if Sam
On,
doesn't
4K
come, then
gone.
I will show leadership meeting so you guys can see what has been discussed
Excellent.
in leadership. Okay,
All right. Now, I always like
Um,
stopping here.
because I don't have.
Right. So what? Oh, she's gone already. Can I go back a little bit? Sorry to be a pain. What I love doing is actually looking at their WhatsApp
In
messages.
leadership.
Here we go. So, who's she been chatting to? Private talk, V.E.N.D Zam. You, hello, nothing. The Lion King team, you, but he sent one payment already. Okay, I don't know what that is. Hoyt V.E.N.D customer service. Stay engaged, my sister, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Ren V.E.N.D, okay. Multi-level system for future. You created a group. MLM system for future. Okay, so she's creating another group. DI V.E.N.D. Let's hope he can redeem himself and show some honesty too. And then I forgot how to get my link. Gangs, Castles, Mega, whatever. And then SMMM project, get WhatsApp for Windows. Okay, so yeah, so that's interesting. So I'd just like to read those messages. Any V.E.N.D wallet addresses to have a little look at.
Because I
CrYptOG, I think, did I get any? If anyone has got any crypto wallet addresses where they've deposited money into V.E.N.D, I have CrYptOG in here, and he's really good at tracing where the money goes. So if you have deposited money into V.E.N.D or MLM or that other one, you, we can actually track your money and figure out where it went.
I don't
They're dead
have
end.
any answers.
Thanks. I gave him 3 addresses of from. I must get you in touch with what I call Bob, because he's the one that gets a lot of addresses because he collects them. Anyway, he gave me those last 3, and they're obviously dead. Are we back? Sorry. Yep, we are. Okay, so she's going to read this for us. Oh, that's her video. So obviously she's in charge of all the YouTube videos. Right, let's see if I can get Bob, that's who I'm thinking of, in here. And I'll see if I can invite a few more people into the chat. We're doing really well with numbers at the moment, thanks guys. So if you've got any questions, let me know. And why has her sound gone off? She's not talking.
When Sam comes, you guys can tell me and I'll stop the video, okay, leaders?
All right. If there's any sound on this, I'm not playing it. Oh, yep. Oh, my goodness. So this is
Leaders,
leadership.
are you guys okay with me sharing the leadership meeting?
Yes, please. Love seeing those meetings.
Can you make one of us co-host, please?
Yes.
I thought I made you guys all co-hosts already.
Thank you.
Are you not co-hosts yet?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
This could be a bit jumpy because
No
it's...
problem, Summer.
So these are leaders, and these aren't meant to be leaders because Sam was running the ship by himself when he started this up. So it's ridiculous that the fact that he claims there's now other people involved in what he's doing.
I will take my picture off for a few minutes and eat my dinner or supper or lunch or whatever it was my husband just brought me, but I'll put it back on. Okay.
Janet, good to know that you're involved. So who's this lady?
Okay, Janelle.
Sandra Carter. She's in at 23 minutes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Nandi. Hi, everyone. It's Uju. Good afternoon, all.
Who are these people?
How are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
So these are meant to be the leaders.
Hi.
Oh, good morning, Elisha.
Good day, Felicia.
Hi, good day from Lydia. How are you all?
Oh, that's somebody.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi,
Lydia. How's
Hi,
that? You're
I'm
looking nice.
Hello.
Blockchain.
My man. Jose, how come you're looking extra fresh? Jose, you're looking extra fresh.
I haven't watched this video yet. But it's always
I really passed a hard night with heart in the stomach and throw up the food. Really,
Is this meeting, sorry?
right now, but doesn't matter. I'm still
my
here
goodness.
with the team. Oh, good. But you don't look it.
You're going to get brownie points. Richard, are you saying that the V.E.N.D Zoom meeting is actually open now? Is that what you're saying? If so, we'll probably switch into that and have a listen. Or are you saying if anyone is joining us from the V.E.N.D Zoom? Yeah, it would be interesting to know. That hat is massive.
Thank you.
Thank you for the.
Thank you, Jose.
How are you, Sama? How are you
Who's this
feeling
Reza
today?
guy? There's a whole lot of names I've never seen here before.
I'm as tired as most of you, but I'm here.
Yeah. Hold on. Don't fall. We're here with you.
Thank you. So, Sam, it's 7 minutes after the hour. You go ahead and start what you want to say.
I'm taking notes this time, guys.
You know, what do
make it more interesting for the people that watch this when it's not live.
What's happening today? I mean, what's happening with the updates on the V.E.N.D and
what updates? They must
today
make this shit
at
up as
the
they go.
meeting.
It's just oh right, no, okay, that makes sense.
How do you want to conduct? How do you want us to conduct the meeting?
Cry, bitch, steal, argue. Any of those are good for us. We'd like some entertainment, thanks. Sandra, are you eating your dinner again?
Sam here.
I think he's not here. He's out.
He's out. Who's that? Jen. All these people are meant to be involved in leadership, but I've never seen
coming
them
back.
I hope so.
This is their leadership meeting. Chaos. I'll just, if I haven't already.
Did he say he was watching cricket?
Creator. Oops, hold on. What's this? Oh, Reza.
Yeah, that's what he says. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said.
All right, what's we got there? Was that it? Amazon's domain has 1 million bid. What? Bit of a shambles. We'll get it going in a minute. Sorry, people. This gets really good in a few minutes. Trust me. It's not very exciting at the moment, but I don't kind of want to miss anything. And also doing this because I want to document these idiots.
the post.
Hi, Jose. Hey, Sandra. What's up, my sis?
My sister.
Well, it's morning time for me. For me and blockchain.
Yes.
Morning.
You have your morning in the afternoon.
It's early dog morning for me.
Yeah, because it's 4:30. I mean, what is it? 5 o'clock. 5 in the morning.
What is this? Is this a meeting or what? What is
I don't know what time it is for me, Sandra. I just got back in town at 1 a.m.
What we are here for.
Work at 4 a.m.
At 4. Oh,
stuff?
girl.
So I'm just getting off. Huh?
You gonna be all right?
Whoa,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay up for the meeting. Then I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna be out
Gonna
for
do
a
some
while.
screenshots. Of this
I don't
stuff.
think we are here to know what the leaders are doing.
turn around
Please, you folks go to proper updates.
Yeah, that was a 10-hour.
Yes, after working at the salon most of the day from 6 a.m. that morning.
Is that right?
I'm beat.
So who are these people? Anyone know them?
Yes, ma'am.
Sandra, I think you're playing a recording.
Okay,
Anyone
so
watching live
We had over an
about
hour
their
ago.
V.E.N.D Ponzi and would like to join us in the conversation, please contact Dan.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry.
You asked for the MMM.
Sandra.
So the MMM is this is what he showed yesterday.
So this is make more money package data.
So
they reckon they've collected $3 million. Well, 1.8. I can't quite remember.
Over here says MMM subscription. So on October 6th
So less 6 weeks
to
ago.
November 17,
So how long did that
there
last?
was
11 days.
2,140
41 days.
packages.
Is that right?
Okay.
And
They're not very professional
MMM
for a company that's
silver.
looking after $3 million worth of money. Have to agree on that one.
So they have it all broken down. Silver is 1,098.
So this is the packages for sale.
And then
subscriptions.
gold,
So they have 4 different levels, 5 different subscription
649.
levels.
Well,
And then
Titanium.
titanium,
mhm.
68.
So I don't know how much
68.
these packages are worth, and it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And then total subscription together,
It's 2009.
3,950.
I am back.
Who's back?
Good.
Thank you.
It's supposed to be the official spreadsheet and has spelling mistake in the heading. You notice that too.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam. Go
I'm out.
ahead and give
Dragon's
us
Den. Love it,
update
CrYptOG.
on
Yeah. This is crap, isn't it?
what's going on in the last 24 hours and how you want.
Is this Sam in here, is it?
They probably ended up doing. Well, let me first start with a better understanding of providing everyone a little bit of a better understanding of how everything's supposed to work. Okay, I understand.
Okay. He says
everyone's
okay
a little
100
bit
times, doesn't he?
stressed out because they don't understand the full cycle.
Okay.
And everyone's roles and responsibilities.
I love Dragon's Den. I watch every single episode. And Judge Judy.
There are presenters and there are leaders.
Yes, this is a new video.
Let's distinguish the two.
This is the most horrific video I've ever seen Sam Lee having a go at Mai Summer Vue I've ever seen. Sam just rips into her and she tries to fight back.
As a presenter, presents V.E.N.D and MMM. Okay?
Okay.
Where does this money come from?
Selling memberships.
Well, to be more specific, it comes from Petro's 6%. Okay?
Petro?
So,
who's Petro?
Presenters are supposed to present. And they're supposed to, through the presentations, generate sales. That's all. Okay?
Oh.
Leaders are on the other side. They are supposed to bring community to the presentations and have, of course, their community buy in. And when they buy in, leaders make their commissions. Okay? So that is the difference between a presenter and a leader. Okay?
Okay.
All the accounts, as you can see, are transparent and are shared daily.
Can you turn down your radio or TV?
It's in the background, you know. It's in the background. The Australian versus India cricket, which is live right now. You know,
Jesus,
I like
Rob,
hanging
I
around.
thought you said dildo, right? Not ditto.
So when a project owner launches on V.E.N.D, they sign a contract.
Just for the record, guys, this is not the good shit. The good shit's in about 10 minutes. But I don't want to miss the build-up to her fury because this is going to be good.
With me, the platform. Okay? The platform basically keeps 4% of sales. The owner of a project gets 6%, and the other 90% goes into a shared liquidity pool. Okay?
Okay.
A shared liquidity pool.
Okay.
So if I just look at the numbers, purely the numbers, without participating in every single Zoom, every single day, right? If I just look at the numbers, I can see a significant drop in sales.
Oh dear.
Across the entire board 2 times this week. One is on a Tuesday and one is on a Friday. Okay.
So just to be clear, he said that he can see across the board 2 significant days of a drop in sales. Garrett talked to me for about 2.5 hours, 2 phone calls, and he told me that VidiLook had a fail-safe system on it. And basic as it sounds, if more money is going out in a 7-day period than is going in, the system automatically shuts down. So the only way this is going to sustain itself is by finding and promoting stupid people to keep promoting. It's a Ponzi scheme. Sam now is blatantly saying to people it's a Ponzi scheme because he's blaming the leaders and Mai Summer Vue for not doing her job selling packages to people to keep the ball rolling.
What happened on a Tuesday? What happened on a Monday was, of course, MMM was promoted, and then because the promotion didn't generate.
And that's dead correct. I mean, the whole system's down 10% before they even get started because they're paying people like Sam
to a delisting
and Mai Summer Vue and some other lady 6%.
A solution was found within 24 hours, and that solution drained the UPU traders. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then that obviously couldn't continue beyond Saturday. Now, there is something I want to clarify with all the presenters / leaders here.
Okay. In the room?
There is no revenue generating event. Okay. In any tokens except for the V.E.N.D token. Okay. The V.E.N.D token generates revenue because when packages are sold, 2% goes to the technology company and 2% goes to corporate. And 2% going to corporate means it gets fed back into buying and holding, buying and supporting the V.E.N.D token
Rob,
price.
does the sound of the video sound too loud or just right?
The exit and stops buying
What
packages.
does the money do to generate any profit?
Okay?
Nothing, Rob. Stop asking silly questions.
Let's move that to one side for now. Okay? If there is some smarty pants who says, oh, but there's a revenue generating business of 1 to 2% daily, it's paying out, and the company is so-and-so, and it's registered in the UK, I would tell them, okay, to go fuck themselves.
Oh, Sam, you'll get me a rating.
That would not pass my due diligence. Okay? Because 1 to 2% daily ROI consistent exists only if you have more subscribers coming in than withdrawals going out.
So this is straight Ponzi.
And the definition of a Ponzi scheme
here we go.
Is when you lie about your revenue source.
The definition of a Ponzi scheme is when you lie about your revenue source. Let's just hear that one more time. Can you believe that? That is not the definition of a Ponzi scheme, Sam. You might think I'm a bit silly, but even I know what a Ponzi scheme is. You don't have a product or a service. You are relying on people to sign up and buy memberships to pay the Peters. You're robbing the Peters to pay the pools. Goodness me.
Okay? When you lie about your revenue source. If you don't...
What happens if you lie about how much money you actually bring in and you put it on a stupid Excel sheet? I mean, why don't you show us all log into the blockchain, whatever, what do you call it, into your wallet addresses and show us the actual money so people can track it, like CrYptOG. Give us all the wallet addresses so we can track where the money has come and gone. Wouldn't that be right?
Ever lie about your revenue source, right? It is not the definition of a Ponzi scheme. Okay, let's all be clear on that.
Okay, let's be clear.
Every single meme coin, for example, Dogecoin, okay, has successfully launched and has held its valuation because it did not lie. Okay, it did not lie. It says, hey, we're a joke. You're an idiot if you buy a joke. Oh shit, you made 100x. Oh well. So my point is, right?
Did he just say that? Yeah,
when we are transparent with the inflows and outflows of funds, no one gets in trouble. That is what I've constantly tried to do. If you believe that there is some genius trader who is generating consistently 1% a day without risk, then I again invite you to go fuck yourself. All right,
Jesus
because
Christ,
that does
Sam.
not exist without risk. It's always the same story. I'm generating 1%
Sam,
daily.
not use bad language here, okay?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Sam.
Summer, I am very, very much wanting everybody to understand, right, how tired I am of the bullshit in this industry. All right.
You are the bullshit in
if
the
you
industry,
have
Sam.
dealt with me in person,
But you as the chairman of the company, yeah, you need to.
She wants to.
We are
because every time I look at Reza's face, right, I think about yesterday's conversation of him trying to convince me that there is 1% a day daily existing without risk, right?
So he shits
now,
on his
let me
community
explain to you
big
how
time.
these things work, right?
All the
Yes,
time.
they can generate 1% consistently with a 98% chance of success. But what happens on the other 2%? Okay, the other
Yeah,
2%
true.
is when they fail in that trade and then they get wiped out.
Oh.
And then you have some story saying, oh, well, you know, I gave my best shot, but guess what? My gamble this time didn't pay off. On day number 50, on day number 70, or on a day number
First in, first
95.
out.
It doesn't matter, right? My point is, right, legendary traders get credit from funds,
Right.
okay, that
Okay.
charge
Okay.
20% per annum, and the funds wear the risks and split the returns. Okay, so
Okay.
we all need to be clear, right? I am trying to build a real business here, and I am trying to do it with
good on
full
you, Sam.
transparency, and
I
everybody
think we
just
should
needs
ring
to
up Mai
understand
Summer
the
Vue
flow
while
of
he's
funds.
talking. What do you reckon?
So, I had a great chat with Blockchain Kane earlier, and yes, I agree, it's a little bit noisy here, so I'm just going to move. But I had a great chat, and you know what? I like to consider and call these packages albums. Okay. Now, when a new artist hits the scene and starts promoting a new album, you know, you got presenters, you got promoters saying, you know, get in on this. You know, it's great music. You know, it's got the beat. So what happens? All right.
Yeah.
This is just like also in the movies as well, right? To know how successful a film is in the box office, you only need to look at opening weekend. Okay. If you look beyond opening weekend, right, the sales drop off tremendously. Okay. So the opening or the launch of the album is what makes or breaks the profitability of
to be listening to
production
Shavis
company.
Guru here.
Okay.
True.
Because let's look at, you know,
An
how it
album
works, right?
is a
Production
product.
company gets 90% to distribute to the promoters, the salespeople, etc., as
Kate
well
won't answer my phone
as whatever
call.
else, right? The artist gets
Let's bring up Carl.
very little. Let's just call it 6%.
6%.
Okay. The platform it distributes on maybe gets 4%. Okay. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Right.
The other 90% is used to pay commissions.
Yeah.
And any kind of ROI promise to the community. Okay? Promise to the community. So I've always mentioned that these things, if we close the loop and not try to spin some bullshit on top of this, or such as a legendary trader that generates 2% or whatever magically, right? If we're just looking at this right now and being fully transparent with the market, it makes perfect sense only to get into these things on day zero. Okay? Day one, you could get in. Day two, you could get in.
where I've
But
been going
the
wrong.
risks increase over time.
I need to
Now,
bust these
what
scams
happens
on day one.
when you sell an album? Okay, on week 2, on week 3, on week 4, it drops on the charts. Okay, it goes from top 10 hits to top 100 hits.
Do you think it's the banana song
right
in the album?
So what happens to the album? That
Deal.
the store has pre-purchased and is trying to get rid of to consumers because these discs decrease in value each and every single week. You know, they start discounting them. Okay, they start saying 50% off. Start saying, oh, buy one get one free. Start saying things like
50% of your
the ROI.
Didn't he offer 50% of?
For example, here is
video look number 2.
the new packaging, which says so and so album, but the ultimate collection because it includes all the previous albums this artist has done. Okay.
Imagine buying a set of albums
When
that
this happens,
Sam Lee has produced.
we are already approaching the end of the life cycle of any product. Approaching, okay? But of course, it doesn't mean you don't make money.
He must be drinking.
It means
again.
just high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. Okay.
What are you risking?
Because
You
the
said
market
that-
only
You said that you were behind
or
this
negative
last one,
sentiment.
and there's no way
Once
it's going to fall over.
a certain amount of positivity kicks in, and is no longer able to get more positive, then we have a situation where we call it the cost of
Obviously,
goods
his
sold
wife needs a new handbag.
is
old Anne.
more than the revenue generated. Okay, so you can
I'm
Google
going to
this
speed him up because he's kind of
business
annoying
101,
me.
right?
If
So,
you can't hear it and you
what
want me
is
to
the cost
slow
of
down,
goods
please
sold?
let me know. But he's
It is the daily
it's speeding up a
withdrawals,
bit.
daily conversions.
We want to get to the
okay,
part where he rips into
into
Mai Summer
USDT
Vue. All right.
by people holding the token. If everyone is held and no one will sell, this product will exist forever. But let's all be honest. No one will hold forever. We're all in the business to benefit ourselves. So what is the job? The
Well, that's
job
honest.
is to get in on day zero so that you're a whale in this project, because when you're in on day zero, you're generating the tokens on day zero. And you know what? It's great to be a day zero investor in anything because you have the maximum leverage, right? The maximum leverage. Now, as you can see, new packages are introduced
Should we ring up Sam?
in increasing amounts or decreasing amount. It doesn't matter. It is basically keeping the token project going by keeping the money flowing.
Where's Sam?
Okay,
Here's
but
Sammy,
there will
Sammy,
always be
Sammy.
that day, okay, where the outgoings are more than incoming. And once you have a negative couple of days, what do? You stop the
Find another
withdrawals.
Ponzi scheme?
Now, what caused everyone to withdraw from the platform is because there has been a mismanagement in the community's expectations.
No.
Okay.
It's because you...
What does that mean?
Here we go.
Well,
here we go.
MMM represents 60+% of the sales of the platform. And because
There's
there
no
was such
product
negative
here.
sentiment with MMM, and anything tied to MMM, which in this case is UPU.
She's going to go after him.
There has been, of course, a complete drain in the shared liquidity.
I disagree. I disagree. There's not a complete drain.
Go.
It's
Here
not
we
a complete
go.
drain.
She's getting warmed
Someone
up.
look at the data.
I don't care about the data, but based on my intellectual evaluation, there is not a complete drain, Sam.
Boom.
Summer, I'll build you this, and then you make up your own decisions, right? Because there has been a complete drain. Okay, just look at the data.
I've seen the data.
There have been people who put in a ton of money just minutes, hours before you guys call it. You guys announce a new direction.
Boom.
And so therefore, just based on that little knowledge, it's not a complete drain. And on top of that, the MMM is so young that and packages continue to launch out and people continue to buy. So in the very short span of time.
See, the problem is, right?
No, you're the problem, Sam.
The people who don't know how to read data
This is going to
will just jump to their own conclusions.
Sam.
And therefore will be in a position
Just
to say,
keep over-talking to Sam.
Well, no, you could have run for longer. Okay? So at the end of the day, the numbers are the numbers. And I am not here to dispute what is fact. Okay? You are not here to dispute what is fact. Okay? The fact is, when withdrawals exceed deposits, you too, as a project owner, will decide, oh, well, the cost of goods sold are kind of like more than what I'm actually receiving for the goods. So why would I keep things going? Because I need the Treasury to take the project in a new direction, to look after the token.
What are we doing? And have you called the project owners for a meeting for a possible solution?
I don't think she likes Sam anymore.
No, you don't understand, right? This is a presenter's meeting.
Don't tell her that.
Okay?
She understands. Look at the face. She is pissed. Now, this is just getting warmed up, guys. I watched about 10 minutes from here onwards.
Not. This is a leadership meeting that you and Peter, or you guys set up, and we just honor it. This is supposed to be a brainstorming, data sharing, briefing. You know, it's all in one, and it's not just the presenters. This is where the real.
No, we have to understand, right? Presenters don't get access to this data. Presenters usually present something until it automatically just shuts magically because, you know, the owners obviously hide the data and don't want to reveal when they're going to, you know, take everything in.
Did he just say the owner is Hyperdata? So is Hyperdata the company behind all the Hyperverse and the Hypercapital and the Hyperfund and the Hypercosmos and the Hypernation and the Hyperplanet companies? Is that what they actually call it, Hyperdata? I haven't heard that before, and I don't know if you noticed that, and everyone's meant to know what their hyperdata is. So is that the umbrella company at the top, perhaps? Now, remember you heard it here first, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger picks up every little wee thing, goes in one ear and out the other, but that's not important right now. That's why we record these meetings.
In a new direction, right? So we have to have a clear delineation between presenters and leaders. The leaders have a job to get their community in on day zero.
I know that, honey,
get
but
everyone.
Did she say, I know that, honey? Do you realize I've been told by a guy that did a lot of work creating cartoons to create a cartoon about the love story between Mai Summer Vue and Sam Lee? He said that they have been doing rude things together. Rewind?
Out.
You want me to rewind? I'm not going to rewind. What did we miss? He said there was a company called Hyperdata, and don't make me rewind. I'm only going to go back a minute, just because I love you, like a brother, Richard. Here we go. Listen to this again.
what are we doing? And have you called the project owners for a meeting for a possible solution?
Here we
No, you don't understand, right? This is a presenters meeting, okay?
No, it's not. This is a leadership meeting that you and Peter, you guys set up, and we just honor it. This is supposed to be a brainstorming data.
Now, Peter is one of the owners of the software company that Sam allegedly owns a quarter of. There's Peter, there's Max, and there's Sam, and there's another guy that no one knows. And they all own the company that creates all these things. So that's interesting she's mentioned Peter. Because Peter, obviously he's still involved in the VigiLook software development company that's in that building that you've seen him in the past.
Sharing, briefing, it's all in one. And it's not just the presenters. This is where the real.
No, we have to understand, right? Presenters don't get access to this data. Presenters usually present something until it automatically just shuts magically because, the owners obviously hide the data.
Hyperdata. Now, it's interesting. They said that presenters don't get access to the data. Now, if you watched yesterday's video I did, he showed an Excel sheet of all the data. Theoretically, why would that be the case?
Don't want to reveal when they're going to, take everything in a new direction, right? So we have to have a clear delineation between presenters and leaders. The leaders have a job to get their community in on day zero.
I know that, honey,
get everyone out with their 1x quickly, okay? That is what leaders should do, because that maximizes the chance of keeping their community intact.
She's not going to swallow anything else from Sam Lee ever again, I think. Just saying.
When the inevitable end happens.
Everyone were doing what they're supposed to be doing until yesterday. And even yesterday, leaders were having meetings.
Oh, did you?
But you told...
No, it wouldn't be hide the data. It would be hyperdata.
Everyone to stop depositing.
Yes.
And
Sam is not going to be depositing anything else with you, Mai Summer Vue.
Because deposits were at 30% of the deposits for previous day. Okay?
So
and I'm not here to say anything more.
If you stop depositing, then why? How they should continue to recruit?
No, because let's look at the numbers, okay, and let's look at the message.
It must be so hard keeping a Ponzi scheme going.
That was given to the community. Okay, presenters are supposed to push because they're paid by the company. Okay.
Have they been paid? Have you guys sent the money out to them?
There's no money left.
Can I finish?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, have you guys sent out the payment so we can say that they're paid, so they should go to work.
Pussy whipped.
No, Summer. Let me conclude. Right. The people who are paid right now are paid by MMM. Okay.
Oh,
and
so they take it from one Ponzi scheme to pay another one.
Significant mismanagement in the MMM communication. Right. Peter took responsibility for that. Okay. But we need to just look at where we're sitting right now, which is UPU lying that they haven't been paid, okay? And then obviously other projects that are going to be paid because, you know, the other projects are young, right? Need to be paid, right? And the treasury is only this much. Now, I'm faced with a couple of challenges here, okay?
No shit, Sherlock.
The first challenge is
God.
the presenters that are paid for by MMM. Well, you know, it's very simple. If you choose not to support MMM anymore, right, then
mismanaged. There's always somebody
you
else to
shouldn't
blame.
really
That's
be
the point.
paid by MMM. Okay.
Hey, Project Frugal, welcome.
And there were
welcome.
some
They should be paid across the board, from V.E.N.D to all the project that launch. They do a good job presenting everything. So why is it that only the M is responsible?
Yeah, you tell them, girlfriend.
So I'm here to pay the project's 6%. The projects then use that 6% to pay presenters.
I thought you got 2% for being the tech provider.
Okay.
This is getting confusing, Sam.
I think that was not made clear. But
that wasn't made clear, because here's the thing. According to the pie and the data that we present every
We're
day,
eating pies now.
4% from the 100% goes, 2% from the 100% goes to you, your tech team, right? 2% from the 100% goes to corporate, and then the rest goes to pay for commissions, rewards, and bonuses. So it was never communicated that the money to pay staff was coming from the 6%. The 6% is separate.
What's the purpose of the
corporate
company?
percent is separate, and
What
the tech
is the
percent is
purpose
separate
of this
So,
company?
What you're saying today is completely different from what we have been presenting on the data that you provided since we started. That's how it was presented. So
we also did not just do presenting, we did support, we did marketing for all the projects, and also needs to remember the money that we owed now is from the 1st to the 15th, and MMM's trouble started after that. So I've already rendered the services.
Yeah.
So if I don't want to, I'm not saying I don't, but if there was
Sounds like a
anybody here
prostitute.
that don't want to go ahead, they still owed the money from the first and the duties that they did do. We were working 18-hour days, split up in 4 to 5 hours, tending to support for
Oh,
V.E.N.D,
you need to go to work
plus
safe.
presenting, plus doing marketing, plus attending meetings.
Oh, you
So
poor darling.
no, I was not just paid from MMM. I was paid from all the platforms for all the duties I did, and I'm owed that money because I rendered those services.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that you're owed money, okay, and I'm
thank
not
God for
disputing that
pissed,
that
Sam.
money is not to be paid, okay. And I am just trying to clarify that the 2% that goes to corporate, okay. What do you think makes V.E.N.D token price go up? Okay, what do you think supports the
new memberships?
V.E.N.D ROI? Okay, so everyone here.
Can I pick a new
I want
membership?
you guys to be clear, right? I have been playing a role. And I just want to highlight that that role, when it came to damage control for the entire platform, could have been done better. Okay? So why can we ensure the platform keeps going is because there's still 110,000 USDT. Okay,
Right.
now that is what is in the balance of the users.
How many?
Now, what is an absolute disaster is if we're not allowing people to withdraw that amount.
are you saying that from the 3 million, almost 3 million revenue or USDT that was deposited into the V.E.N.D, that's all is left?
That's right. Well,
No, because if you do the maths, it's almost 3 million of revenue. Yes, 6% goes to the project, and so some of the projects need to be paid.
160. That's 180,000.
Because they've recently launched.
That's like peanuts.
What do you?
That's like,
What do you mean?
it's small.
6%.
She's talking about your penis, Sam.
6% is small, and
No, you do the maths, all right? So 6% plus 4%, which is my take, right? Is 10%.
Sam always
10%
gets
of
paid.
almost 3 million is 300,000.
Okay.
Okay.
So the last spreadsheet that was shared with everyone, okay,
is
was
180,000.
showing
Oh, there he is.
And I'll just send it
Sam.
into the group.
How are you, mate?
And yeah, retards like Rory and everyone is questioning, and I'm like, here is the last tally, okay, 370,000.
He just said Rory Kanacha. Isn't that funny? And Rory's trying to call him out, and Rory is a disgusting scam bag. I can't believe he brought up Rory's name. Like, is Rory in this leadership meeting? Rory, I thought you were going to take Sam to court, not be in his bedroom.
We're talking about 5 negative days, 370,000, and I still need to pay
is still in the pot. That's
out
right.
the projects and
yesterday,
my fees.
Yesterday he said he had 180,000.
I thought your fees was deducted
automatically.
No, the numbers that we've been reporting are gross. It doesn't include the project fees. It doesn't include. Look at it. It's sales. Okay, the numbers that are reported are sales. So 10% needs to be deducted. And so 5 days of negative numbers, and then we have people saying, "Don't buy the packages because there's no liquidity."
This is where it gets good.
You know what that means, right? We'll run negative all the way up until Monday, where there's probably no chance of turning things around. So yes, I called the shots. I stopped withdrawals across the board because it just seems like presenters who are supposed to be pushing packages because they're paid to render the work are choosing to say there's no liquidity.
Okay. We're not.
Last night meetings, Mai Summer Vue was in tears. When it was happening, this meeting.
We're not able to proceed properly because you need
and also have projects lying about not receiving money, not getting paid. You know, on a 300-person Zoom. Okay.
All you gotta do is show that you pay them, and then they will be put to shame if you pay them.
Well, directly on the blockchain.
Good reason.
Yeah.
And so I'm just saying, right?
Okay.
There was so much people trying to run away from a problem because they see a collapse coming. And you know what? That just makes me realize, okay, no one understands what is happening. We are and thanks to Blockchain Pain, we're going to replace videos with music videos, right? From his production company. Why not? Right? We're making,
listen to music and
like $12 per day from the commercial videos anyways. Might as well just replace it all with fun stuff, right? My point is...
P-Music, your comment was banned.
When people don't understand the role they play and the business they're in, then it's always very easy to just point fingers and blame each other, right? The business we're in right now is very simple.
What's the name of the business?
V.E.N.D is an exchange or a vending machine, however you want to put it, right?
Albert?
We list tokens that produce ROI in packages.
What tokens?
Okay, so instead of all of a sudden you going onto Binance and buying $1 million worth of tokens, you can only buy a small $50 or $500 package, and that produces ROI in small 1 to 5%. So you know the amount you can sell is minimal. Okay, and so the way I want to look at this is it's like a
joke
album.
An album.
By an artist
you're going to go back to the album.
That has a reward. And people understand ROI so easy. Okay? Instead of buy this token, I promise you it'll go up 2% a day. No. It generates 2% ROI until it does not. So what everyone is buying is an album that generates a reward.
Oh, bullcrap.
Or an NFT that mines a token and that prints a token up to its potential. Okay, so I'm just using all these words that we've had on the presentation. The presenters are paid for by the projects, and the leaders are supposed to interpret the presenters' information
blame someone else
and try
for
to make sure
stupidity,
that the people they lead make it out alive. Okay? And the best and easiest way to make it out alive is come in on day one
maybe if you
and then
explain
reclaim
that
your
before
1x.
people deposit their money.
And then whatever you do after 1x is up to you, right? If you stick by that rule with military-style discipline, you will win 90% of the time.
He talks like a man.
The presenters, however, are supposed to be paid to promote the sales, the discounts, etc.
We are doing that.
Here we go.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
but
we are doing that, Sam. And
but the
up to
sales
the
and the
day,
discounts,
up
The
to
sales ever
today.
discounts and the new
Hey,
packages
guys,
ultimately are there to keep cash in.
Time out.
We
Time
are
out.
doing
to
that.
ensure a project lasts for as long as possible. Okay.
Look.
Boom. Look at me, baby.
Everything was going perfectly fine.
Look
The
into my
community was
eyes.
growing. Everything was healthy until you
Yes.
guys put the twist in it.
Exactly.
That's when the community went into a
shootout.
It's a standstill.
The twist is so simple. Is when the cost of goods sold exceed the goods revenue generated. Okay.
Okay. So then, I calmed the community down by saying, "Hey, we're doing bigger and better things. We're going to 2 exchanges. That's why there is a shift in the direction. But don't worry, you can still use your MMM to buy packages." And we told you that. We asked you, if members use MMM to buy the packages, will that drain the liquidity of the MMM still? And you said, yes, but slower. That's exactly your words. You said, yes, but slower. And it's not even a day after you guys changed the direction. And then you put a stop on everything. And then now it's causing even more chaotic and more anxiety and more fear. And you cannot expect to keep creating these new directions and then expect the presenters to keep presenting because they'll look like they're idiots.
Good point. Next round.
And then they will lose complete credibility in front of the community, which they are already losing credibility.
Yeah, it's true.
So let's have a look. Okay, if UPU package Maverick was tied to
he said it's one
UPU Spark subscription. You could see
when
the liquidity was drained on the first day. Well, it was added 6,000 on the first day. It was negative 7,000 on the second day. But once we removed the UPU subscription, Maverick subscription tied to the Spark, it was drained.
I love you, Project Frugal. Sam would be better off selling toilet paper. There's always a market, and he can use it himself because he talks so much shit.
There was supposed to be the launch.
How can it drain when we can't even convert to USDT? I mean,
what do you mean? Maverick was used to buy.
Yes.
MMM was used to buy Maverick. Maverick was producing $10 a day, and then $10 worth of UPU a day, which was sold to USDT and then cashed out immediately.
Correct, but that's only $10 in the last 24 hours before you call it. You put a stop on everything.
No, UPU Maverick was offered for 4 days without Spark subscription. Okay, data doesn't lie.
So you're saying that in 24 hours that they were able to completely drain?
No, 4 days. 4 days they drained. 4 days they drained. 7,000, 20,000, 34,000, 46,000.
What happened?
Because the MMM never paid their dues to UPU. Obviously, if you're going to move people across and tell them that to buy the Maverick without refunding UPU for the Maverick packages, it will drain the liquidity. But surely the idea was, and what Peter told us in the meeting, is that MMM would refund UPU, and if I move that funds across, I do the sums, there's no problem.
Yes,
but without the MMM, there's a problem. You can't gift somebody, you basically gifted them the Maverick packages on UPU's back. You can't do that. You need to refund them from MMM, which was not done.
Yes. Next round. Game on, brother. What are you going to say now, Sam?
Am I running a platform or am I running a project? That's a big question.
Circus?
You're saying, it's very simple, right?
Everything's very simple if you're a stupid idiot.
UPU was paid in front of a 280-person Zoom, and they said they're not. It was the reason why I jumped in, and I'm like, no, I paid you guys. And they're like, oh, no, it wasn't 10 grand, it was 6 grand. Well, you know what? 4 grand went to some middleman.
HVT,
right?
all flops.
And you know what?
I've lost count.
That was all done without them actually signing a proper contract with V.E.N.D. So I've already made my first step.
Toilet paper, vending machines.
Very clearly. And then they claim that they haven't been paid.
Okay, we understand. We don't understand what happened between you guys, but we got to know.
You have to understand very clearly, right?
You have to understand.
There was so many people, project owners didn't know what they were getting involved in. Presenters don't know whether they're presenters or leaders, right?
Yep.
And then everybody just led the community in a way that they felt was best. But let me explain once again, the data is the data and the data doesn't lie. So because the data doesn't lie, what it means is I'm here to bring everybody back on the same page by showing the data, okay? And by ensuring that there is a new model moving forward, okay? But we have to move forward, first looking after the project owners. The project owners. Because you know what? A community and leadership is very important.
Always moving forward. We can't find reverse.
Who ultimately wears a strategy to make sure that the value is generated from these tokens at the end of the day? Okay, they're the ones who are going to list these tokens on exchanges, build the software, build the platform in order to give these tokens utility, right?
So this new model, what are you saying? Are you saying you're building a brand new company, and then the V.E.N.D or I don't understand the new model. What is?
Did it pause? Did I make that pause? Sorry, guys. Clicking buttons.
Does that mean in regards to the V.E.N.D?
No, it's very simple.
I won't do that
People
again.
who want to launch projects can contact me, and I will sign a contract with them to ensure they get their 6%. Okay? That is the beginning, middle, and end of my responsibility. Does that make sense?
So, are we continuing the V.E.N.D or we're not?
Yes, of course. Of course.
No, but I thought that's what's been happening. That's the same process that you guys have been practicing.
Yes, but we need to make sure that there's alignment between projects and presenters and leaders. You know, each are different roles. Leaders are supposed to look after their community. Presenters are supposed to look after the project.
Everybody's clear on what they're supposed to do, and they've been doing it. It's not the community at fault with all this. So just reiterate what you're saying. The V.E.N.D continues the way it has been. You're going to you and your project owners going to continue to practice the same business model, but I mean, there
thank you so much.
Ends that you have to make better.
Thank you, made my night. Really love the super chats. Thank you very much.
The leaders, kind. The presenters have no
money. No, I'm going to bed now. See you guys.
No right?
Sorry.
The presenters, the leaders have no part in how project contracts are being signed and communications and agreements, you know, between the two parties, between you and the project owners.
Leaders, no, it's very simple. My sole responsibility
very simple, okay,
is to make payouts to project owners. Okay. Project owners then bring on leaders. Bring on presenters who pitch to leaders, and leaders are supposed to defend the success of the community they lead. Without they're supposed to defend the interest of their community, right, whilst making commissions from them.
Where is he?
Okay,
so you know what I'm saying is it gets super confusing. When all of a sudden
all these stupid people that keep
presenters act as leaders.
Hope you're not out for dinner at a restaurant.
Okay.
Sam.
Against the objectives of the owners.
Do it again.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, so this new model, it's not a new model. We have been doing that. You've been signing contracts, and presenters have been presenting, and leaders have been bringing their members. That's why we have made deposits almost 3 million in less than 3 months. So that proves that the community member leaders have been doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, we're just talking about how we're moving forward. Are you opening withdrawal issues, or are we moving with a zero budget, or?
I just want to say thank you to the the super chats. That really makes a huge difference. And also, Jim in there actually donated me $100 US the other day. And he, I don't know if this is a bit of a jack up, but he gave me $100 US worth of this coin token. And would you believe it's actually gone up in value since you've bought it for me. I just want to swap it. I'm not allowed. He said I'm not allowed to swap it. So this is Ruby coin. I honestly don't know anything about Ruby coin. Okay, but it's a New Zealand based coin, and I just want to show you. It gave me $100 US worth, and look at it now. Watch this. It's on my phone above my head. It's gone up 14% in 1 week. That's incredible. Anyway, let's not get distracted. But thank you, Jim. So thank you for the money. It does help keep it all going. And I'm enjoying this conversation. This is brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it good? Oh, my type of voiceovers is when they get stuck into each other. Because what's going to happen, just like Garrett reached out to me and gave me a phone call, I'm now hoping that Mai Summer Vue, the beautiful Mai Summer Vue, is going to ring up and tell me she's learned her lesson after 3 years of promoting Ponzi schemes, that she now realizes that she's playing with sharks and they're just using and abusing her. And if you want to ring up and talk to me, Mai Summer Vue, I have tried ringing you tonight. You've probably blocked my number, but if you are watching this video, please reach out to me. I'd love to do a proper interview with you now that you've learnt that Sam is a scammer. And no one's happy with Sam, once again.
You know. And when are those these staff getting their pay that they've already worked for?
Peter committed to Monday, which is tomorrow. Okay.
Peter's his business partner.
Now, for me, as the platform owner, I pay the projects. So there's a cascade down to you guys because I'm a platform, right? When there's an airdrop or a promotion or a trading competition on Binance, okay, the projects put the cost. The project owners put the cost.
But what about the
platform never
2%, Sam? The 2% goes to the corporate before the distribution to 90%.
V.E.N.D. That goes to V.E.N.D. The V.E.N.D token.
Wow.
All the projects have to pays 2% to the corporate, and these presenters are the corporate because they are the people who work for.
Oh, come on, Sam's entitled to his money.
Let's be clear. All right.
Let's be clear.
Everyone gets paid as long as they keep promoting and pushing the projects.
Okay.
I'm not here to dispute that.
Okay,
so frugal.
Okay,
Stop
so
it.
we understand that they'll get paid tomorrow.
Very much.
But what we don't understand is, with every deposit, an automatic 2%.
Yeah, Project Frugal. That's very generous. Project Frugal told me about how he promotes. Well, not how he promotes, but how he deposited $1,000 into a fund that was going to pay 6.3% interest per year, and from his $1,000 after paying tax and everything, he's going to make $41. And he just donated $20 to me. That's half your year's interest on an investment, a real investment with a real company. So that's very generous. And the fact that you are called Project Frugal to give me $20 is like you giving me $2,000. So I really appreciate that. It does help it keep going. It's very generous. Thank you so much. And good night. Have a good night's sleep. I know you were up late last night. Anyway, let them keep on going at each other.
Goes to tech and 2% goes to corporate. And you keep on saying that MMM is the only company that's taking out of his 2%, 6% to pay staff, when it's very clear on our presentation that 2% automatically goes to corporate. So that pot of money should still be there because they've only received half of their pay since they started working.
So she still hasn't really worked out that Scam Lee is a scammer, has she? She's still in doubt, and she's trying to use logic and sensibility and understanding to figure out where the money's gone, and she still hasn't really figured it out.
And we generated, like I said, almost 3 million. So the 2% should.
And we must admit, if the 3 million is real, because we don't know whether we don't really know if it's 30 million, 30,000, 300,000, because the only evidence that you have is by listening to a guy that's been lying through his teeth All those figures would be made up. And I'm sure they just pull out an Excel sheet and go, let's pretend we made this much money.
Be a very fat lady.
What?
Very healthy, very fat lady, because, you know, only one time payout and there are a lot of money generated. So, I mean, wherever that money comes from, I don't care. You guys figure it out. But are you saying, are you saying that they're presenting again? And if they're presenting again, then what is the communication on the...
I loved it last night when I did this video. And somebody, a peasant, come on, an investor, and they wanted to know whether they still had to watch their adverts to be in to win, even though all the money had been frozen. It was so funny. Oh my God, stop giving me all this money. Goodness me, thank you so much. That is so kind. Thank you so much. This is the most I've ever got in the Super Chats. That is so kind. Thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed with it. Thank you very much. I've had a shit of the last couple of days, and it's all to do with money. And we're really struggling at the moment. So that is so generous because I've worked my YouTube channel so much. And yes, I would like to do this for a full-time job. And I get my regulars coming in here all the time. And you guys are supporting me financially as well. And I just want to say thank you. You know, and I'm just hoping that one day my YouTube channel takes off and we can really create some awareness around these scams. I mean, I've literally been following, and so has Project Frugal. We've been following Sam Lee for 2 years now. And as I said, I've done over 500 videos. And all I want is to be able to do this full time. So I just thank you so much for your generosity. It really does make a difference. And when I go to bed, I'll wake up my partner and say, hey, I got some money from my Super Chats. And, you know, because it gives us hope that I can actually pull this off. You know, I talked to CoffeeZilla. He's got over 6 million subscribers. He rings me up. Well, I rang him up after he gave me his phone number. Also, there's another guy called Spencer. He has like 600,000 viewers. Absolutely awesome. And these guys ring me up like they're my mates and help me out. And it's brilliant. But they just got the subscribers and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I'll just go on for a little bit more. Today, I spent about 4 hours going through all my YouTube titles and making sure that none of the titles are 50 characters long. Because I'm an SEO freak when it comes to website marketing, I have to use different strategies. And I don't like putting titles on my videos, which I believe are clickbait information. But it does seem like you need to do that to get the people clicking on your videos. And also, if you're looking at my thumbnails lately, I have no more than 4 words on each thumbnail. Now, Spencer, who has 600,000 subscribers, which would be 3 times bigger than the biggest YouTube channel in Australia, just to put that into perspective, told me that my thumbnails are too busy and I need to calm it down a little bit and also make my title shorter, and he gave me that advice. So don't think that money is the only thing that you can offer me. Go to theheck.com, and if you can provide me any advice on growing my YouTube channel and my audience, I'm listening. Thank you. I just want to say that. Anyway, back to the argument. Getting distracted now. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Look, I'm just
event and communication on
we've started money coming rolling in there.
Look, very, very clear. All right.
Sam is my
very
favorite.
Clear. All right. Everybody's been working super hard.
You haven't, Sam.
But not everybody has been presenting the MMM and the MMM related opportunities in the right way. Right?
Thank you, Richard. You're
now,
awesome. You're very supportive. Thank you.
I'm
mate.
here to bring everyone together because this thing needs to keep going.
What did you order off my website?
We all know that MMM, being over 60% of sales, right, is
what did you order, Jim?
A big problem to solve.
Let's see if I can
And I
find it.
appreciate that presenters may have their wires twisted and acted as leaders and said, don't worry about MMM, let's move on to the next one, okay?
Whatever.
So we need to now focus that because no one is buying anything after MMM's collapse, to launch everything at the same time.
Oh, look,
because what momentum was created by MMM was what resulted in
yes, you did. You did really
such
well.
large sales. Okay?
Now, if this happened
Now,
tonight, I wouldn't need to worry about working.
yes, almost 3 million of sales have been done. But that's just fuck all compared to other things that
Sam,
are on software.
Mai Summer Vue told you not to swear.
And the
He said
problem
the fuck word.
with this is
You.
We need to clarify the role of leaders and the role of...
I mean, I would like to say, though, if you were running a scam and you were having a private Zoom meeting with all your leaders and all the promoters, would you broadcast this live on the internet? This video is on their YouTube channel. And I actually have been taking these videos off because they deleted all the VidiLook videos. And also, if you go into We Are All Satoshi, they have also deleted all the videos with Sam in it. So, quite amazing. It might have something to do with the cease and desist letter that they got from the state of California. But the fact is, this is evidence that we're recording right now, but I don't understand why they think this is a good idea to have this evidence on the internet. They're actually idiots all round, really.
Presenters. The two separate roles. Presenters are here to fight for projects, to give projects as much longevity as possible.
Right.
And leaders are supposed to protect the community, right?
Right.
From the bullshit. Because they know if they protect their community, they're able to milk their community again. Okay? So that is the biggest wire that got crossed here. And then you have company owners saying that they haven't been paid.
I haven't been paid?
UPU was a second project launch.
Oh, I lied.
And they just came into the Friday Zoom saying we haven't been paid. Everything leads to distrust, and it takes time for us to unwind all that. Okay, so that requires daily Zooms and relaunching everything. Okay, because right now the problem is everyone's not buying packages and everyone is withdrawing.
I ordered a Happy Wife package. What's
Is
a
that clear?
Happy Wife package? I see.
The thing is, Sam, we can present as much as we like. If there is no functionality behind whatever it is that we're presenting,
I like this lady.
Then obviously people are not going to buy it. And then you can surely not blame the presenters for the product not selling. MMM has been problematic since
You just need to
Tuesday
have somebody to blame,
and
lady.
by no
That's it.
fault
Doesn't
of
matter
any
who
of
it
the
is, as long
promoters
as
or
it's not Sam's
presenters. And
fault.
we have done our job, and we only basically stopped doing that on Saturday after you pulled the plug on everything. And now you're saying, oh, the sales are not happening because we are not presenting in the right way. No. You have to be honest here. It's not happening because
Don't
there is
piss
no
off the
trust in the
South African
product
lady.
because of what has been going on in the last week. We cannot. You're tying our hands behind our backs and chucking us into a swimming pool and thinking we can swim. You cannot do that. As a business, you also have a responsibility towards us as presenters to give us something that we can sell. We can't sell something that is not sellable.
Are you in Dubai or Kuala Lumpur? I forgot. The widow package. I hate to think what you've ordered, Jim. Sam doesn't know what to say now. Speechless. Go, Sam. Your turn. Bring out your dead.
You know, look. This is the first time for data. Real data.
Oh.
Okay? And this is the first time that you guys are faced with decisions that happen real time based on data. How do you think the world of finance works?
Oh,
daily data.
Time. This is his
daily
go-to
decisions.
conversation.
And knowing which side you're on. So there is a conversation to be had here that everyone needs to understand. If the data doesn't lie, I'm not here to bullshit anyone. Because I have too much to lose after everything that has happened for me to keep bullshitting people with false hope. No, here is the cold, hard facts. Here is how these things work.
Hey, duck, Sam.
So,
missed him.
You either read the data daily as leaders, tell people to stay away from things right when things are
screen, Sam.
getting hotter and hotter and hotter as a leader,
hotter,
or you
hotter,
present and push. Okay?
Push.
You can't do both roles at the same time.
Hotter, push. Hotter, push.
My phone's going to run out of battery soon again, right? But I just want everyone to just have a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm going to go plug my phone in, and I'm going to put myself on mute.
Are you going to? Okay. So that's the end of the conversation we had.
Wow.
With Tim and Lee, right?
Here we go.
So what I heard Sam said is that there is going to be a revamping of the V.E.N.D. and the V.E.N.D. is going to continue.
I'm taking
That's
notes
what I
so we can
heard.
do timestamps. End of leaders meeting.
We still have not gotten clarification on
1 hour.
how and what it's going to look like.
Okay.
Hey, Summer, quickly, I got to head out to another meeting, but pretty much even yesterday I was talking to Peter and just watching the video now, right? So pretty much this is the understanding that I have for how V.E.N.D's moving forward. There's going to be 300 or so projects launched on the platform. And from the 300 projects that are launched, then anyone in the community can go buy the project. Any leader that wants to present any of the projects can present the projects, but it's going to be instead of it being headed from the community,
you meant to be in
it's going to
bed.
be headed from the
You're
project.
on your phone in bed.
So that's the understanding that I have.
South African woman.
So it's going to continue, but it's going to be
was the reason.
more project focused,
in the first
and then
place.
the community can choose what projects they want to get involved with, and they can push those projects. But it's going to be pretty much pushed from the project side.
She was. Oh,
so that's pretty much what's going to happen. Then is continuing, but when you go on, you're going to see a bunch of different projects in the subscription area, and then you decide which subscriptions you want to get, and then from there, whoever wants to push whatever projects, say if there's some more popular projects than others, then presenters can present those, and leaders can present those to their team. That's pretty much the understanding that I'm getting that how the relaunch of V.E.N.D is going to be. So right now, the V.E.N.D is more focused on the community.
Are these guys
but it's going to be focused on the project, right? And I understand.
Just going to shut this guy out for a wee while. The idea of V.E.N.D name is V-E-N-D. V.E.N.D. And Sam has already, and we have videos of him saying that he's never going to start it up again. And now they're talking about a relaunch for the 4th time.
Which is probably taken because the community has been dried up. From project to project to project. A lot of people of the community are on standby, and they're not really going and recruiting because
they've run out of money.
There's a stigma on Sam's name. But if you go the opposite way, where it's the projects that are loading up and pushing out their actual token to the platform, then people from outside of the original community can come into the community. That's the understanding that I have. Obviously, we wait for some time for this to roll out, but it seems like that's the direction that they're going to go towards. But that's just my interpretation of it.
Yeah. Project Frugal has spent so much time fighting these Ponzi schemes.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you for
I'll
that.
bring up the
Let's see,
YouTube channel if I
somebody
can
has
find it
their
on my
hands up.
phone. It'll be above my head in a minute.
Let me go see. Okay. Okay. Rishi, you are here. Okay.
Yes, I was.
You raise your hand.
I was here and I was listening to the whole book of stories. First of all, I would like to tell all the participants of V.E.N.D that as a project owner, I felt it is my responsibility to come and
what do they mean by project owner? I see somebody who's running one of Sam's scams.
We never ever went to V.E.N.D to get into this project, first of all. Secondly,
now there's a whole criminal network in here, isn't there? He said as a project owner, so that would insinuate to me that you have to buy one of these scams that Sam Lee starts up, and I think that's what Mai Summer Vue was doing. I think he said that the person that owns the scam gets 6% or something like that. So this guy's a project owner, and I assume if we did a bit of research and looked at that name behind him, that would be his project, and would know that would be linked to Sam.
We went to meet him through one contact by the name of Mr. Abish. He is also owner of G50 tokens, if you have bought it. And that's the guy who was owner of Blockchain India. So Blockchain India, if you type, they have an office in Connaught Place in Delhi.
Yeah.
So through that person, we went and meet Mr. Sam. And our concept was very different and completely not a system which this guy was following. 3%, as soon as we came to know, we completely stopped coming into the meetings because 3% daily return, the answer was not coming from anywhere, that who's going to pay that 3%. Our agreement was completely different. If you want, I will share with Summer, and Summer can give you the explanation about that. Our contract was completely different, that we will take care of all the investors and we will give them the ROIs like
So this sounds more like a sales pitch, and this guy was on the meeting last night, and he had another sales pitch, and I'm pretty sure he's telling people about his opportunity of a lifetime. So, dearie me, it just keeps on going, doesn't it? Yep, pump and dump sounds really cool. We've got some great comments coming in. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, they don't talk real business. This is all, it's not like a real business, is it? It's just scam after scam. But it's quite interesting. They've actually exposed themselves quite a lot in the last 2 days with these videos. I hope they've got a new one tomorrow. Can't wait. We'll be doing this every night.
Within the exchange, we are going on exchange in December, and that was a clear information
Vinny,
provided
thanks for your
to,
support, and thank you for the donation.
to the
really
V.E.N.D
nice.
team, including Mr. Pedro, Mr. Sam, and Avesh also.
And if you are looking for Project Frugal's YouTube channel, just go to my homepage. I've got a whole playlist dedicated to anything Ponzi schemes and scams, and on there I've got a playlist for Project Frugal, and you can follow those videos through to his own YouTube channel. And be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to like and subscribe to my channel too, please.
That is the plan, and why we are doing a crowdfunding, or we were looking for a funding, so that we have enough money to go on the exchange and get our coin listed and do the other stuff. But everything got changed. It was full of from the beginning till the end. It is completely misinformation. No data was ever being shared. No money has been given,
So
and the only money which was given to us, he has given it as an angel investor. So angel investor was Mr. Sam was an angel investor, paid $6,000, and that was the end of the story. And he got the coins for that. And after that, we were coming here to this platform so that we can create our own community. And that's why every time I come, I have requested to show your faces and all. We talk about the project. We talk about what we are bringing to the public. And we were just doing AMA sessions. Summer, hopefully you can confirm that. Like not even once we have ever spoken about that to invest into V.E.N.D or invest into this and invest into that. And
so
the money which we have received was as an angel
I'm
investor,
do a
and
search
he got
on
the
another
points
computer.
for that.
Main computer.
So we are only
on
looking
screen.
for a VC
I
funding. We were looking for angel investors,
guy.
which
pretty
the same
generic
as
name,
any other big project or a small project looks for, so that we can create a new products, create a new projects, and come up with new products in the market and get listing of the coin, and the coin prices can go higher because of the product is being liked by the public, bought by the public, and all that kind of stuff. So that was the whole concept. I don't know how this twist and turns has came. We were told by Avesh many times that we will get paid more if we keep on going to the meetings. We couldn't understand that, but then we came for few meetings.
They need numbers to pull this off.
It's all smoke and mirrors. Up to 5 or 6 meetings in total. We came into within one and a half months time. So that was a complete. That was the only information we have received. There was no money has been received. If some other token was, you're putting some other token and buying the UPU coins,
my Ponzi.
no information. They have never asked us how they are going to do it. They never asked us, and because the software which you guys are using, it is just like a video game. So I don't know what kind of a tech you guys are using.
I'm just going to go and try to get into the V.E.N.D
it is not
meeting.
Your wallet. It is not
and see whether
actual
it's open.
tokens or actual points which you're receiving.
While he's waffling
what you're receiving is just the numbers in that.
And I might speed him up a little bit, so I'm not here.
So you all have to be aware of that.
Let's put him 1.5.
And in the end, I just request everybody that if you have invested in UPU coins, please take those coins into your own trust or a MetaMask wallet. As soon as that our project comes live on the exchanges, you can sell it easily. Right? So that is the only thing which I can say. We will take full responsibility if you receive the coins into your own wallet. Right? So get the coins in your wallet. Talk to Summer, talk to whoever the responsible person in V.E.N.D and get that done. And we are still looking for VC fundings and all the kind of stuff. We are working on that. That's what we are doing every day. So if there's any questions, if anybody have, I'm here. for next another 10-15 minutes. So please feel free to ask me any question. If I have the right answer and if I have a legit answer for that, I will definitely love to give you the answer for that. But that's the actual scenario. And even yesterday's when the meeting was happening, Summer was there, and hopefully everybody of you was also here. And in that meeting, clearly Sam has said that yes, he has given $6,000. So $6,000 towards $3 million, which they have received from you. And I don't know what kind of percentage, what kind of data, what kind of system is working over there. So
yeah,
I'm,
I think that's
really
what I
sorry,
got yesterday.
for
It sounded like he was trying to
going
do
into
something
losses
genuine
for no reason.
but obviously
And
in bed
if
with
there's
Sam Lee
anything,
at the same time.
anything
And Sam
we can
invested
help
with his
with,
company.
we will be more than happy to do that because first of all, we are the real project. I don't know about the rest of the projects, what they are doing, what are their plans to come on the exchanges,
plans
if
not
they are
to
coming
get
on the
arrested.
exchanges, if actually they have a token or if they have a points,
And
what is the coin
squirrel
contract
away the money
what kind
as
of
they make
a
it.
contract has been made. So those are the things you should be asking before doing any investment. If the contract has been audited or not. So those are all the things you should ask before investing into any project. So that's the only thing which I can say right now. And I'm here for the next 10-15 minutes. So if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask me. Thank you. Thanks, Amma.
That's great.
Thank you, Rishi. Is there any questions here?
Yep. Do you need a hug?
I have a question.
Oh, here we go.
How can we withdraw the UPU coins out of V.E.N.D wallet and invest in them or to download them into the MetaMask wallet? How can we do that?
Not likely.
Okay, for that, what you have to do is you have to contact V.E.N.D, the team of V.E.N.D, and whatever the number of tokens or number of points you can look into your V.E.N.D application that many points you have. I think so. V.E.N.D team should pass it on to your MetaMask wallet, and normally that's how it works. Like that's the only way it works. Actually, that's the only way it works. So you should have a control of the coins in your own hand, in your own wallet.
Right. Sounds good to me.
I have a question, please.
Sure, please.
What about MEP, please? Thank you.
Sorry, come again. What is MEP? Sorry. Come again, please.
What about MEP?
NFT.
Can you please raise your hand before you start talking because somebody has been waiting for half an hour? Please.
Yes, correct. All right, we're going to go to the next person. Janelle, can you help call the next person?
Yes, that would be Tom.
So that guy come on and said, what about NFTs? And that's it.
Yes, can you hear me?
No,
yes,
not at all.
Yes, I got the MMM pack just a couple of days before the changes, and now I'm trying to buy a new pack, the Mega Star, and there's another 1,000, I think, but it doesn't work with MMM.
Really? Nothing works in this game, eh? There's a pattern here, eh? Have you
No,
figured it out?
Stopped. So at the moment, nothing is able to be deposited, bought, or removed. Sam stopped everything yesterday. It was announced in the Zoom until
I didn't get the memo.
notice.
Okay.
That's fine. No worries.
That's it then.
Okay then. Thanks for letting me know.
Tom, come to my Zoom tonight and I will explain.
Okay.
Oh, can somebody give me any Zoom links to these meetings they're talking about? I've got a whole swagger of them, but I could always do a few more.
Mr. Kumar.
Kumar.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, good evening, ma'am. Summer, ma'am, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my question to Rudrushi, sir. Hello, Rudrushi,
sir. Yes, please carry on, sir. You can ask the question.
You can speak
Hindi. Can I continue?
You can speak Hindi if you want.
Hindi, can I continue? Yeah, Hindi.
Yes,
Hindi.
Yes, I understand Hindi. Yes, no problem. I will translate that.
Yeah. My question is, sir, humble request to you. So that is possible to, we are purchasing UPU 250 packages right now 2 days back. So मैं आपका जो UPU package MetaMask में कैसे transfer कर सकता हूँ? ये कोई facility V.E.N.D देंगे या आप देंगे, sir?
I'm just taking down notes and details.
So
we want
first
to try
of all,
to find this guy
the question was from Mr. Shant Kumar that how this
I'm going to try to find that guy on Facebook,
which you have it in the V.E.N.D, how it can be transferred to MetaMask. So Shant Kumar ji, इसका सिर्फ एक ही तरीका है क्योंकि हमारे पास V.E.N.D system का कंट्रोल नहीं है. We don't know how they operate, how they work.
Because I'm just
हमने
already
already उनको जितने उन्होंने पैसे दिए थे उसके बदले में हमने उनको पॉइंट्स दे दिए थे और उसके बाद वो उन पॉइंट्स को कहाँ रखा हुआ है मुझे नहीं पता एंड उनका प्लान क्या है उन पॉइंट्स के साथ मुझे वो भी नहीं पता. कल की मीटिंग के अंदर भी आप थे. मैंने कल सैम को बिल्कुल क्लियरली बोला था कि आप जिन के भी UPU coins जिनके जितने बनते हैं उनके अकाउंट में आप ट्रांसफर कर दीजिए उनके वॉलेट्स के अंदर ट्रांसफर कर दीजिए.
Interesting enough, Jim, this is a great example because this particular guy is obviously does sound genuine to my opinion as well, and why I'm saying that is he sounds genuine and he's obviously got a community of people. So Sam theoretically was an angel investor and gave him $6,000. Sam knows that that would be a good investment because this guy would be telling his community about Sam Lee and potentially he'd probably get a $6,000 back pretty quick. So yeah, it's just a vicious circle, isn't it? So I think that was the gist of your message there, Jim. Use them and then leave them with no money and a grumpy bunch. That's right.
So तो यही हमने बोला था। तो सर ये जो आपको पैसे मिलने हैं या यूपीयू पॉइंट्स मिलने हैं, ये आपको वेंड से ही लेने पड़ेंगे। सो यू हैव टू कीप अ प्रेशर, आपको प्रेशर वेंड के ऊपर ही डालना पड़ेगा, सो दैट आपके पास
मैं आपकी बात को समझ सकता हूं सर। रुद्र सर, मैं आपकी एक रिक्वेस्ट कर सकता हूं, हम अपनी तरफ से भी कोशिश करेंगे। आपका तो कोई भी रिस्पांसिबिलिटी थोड़ा बहुत बनता है सर। हमारा जो कस्टमर यूपीओ परचेज किया है, आप उनका टोकन हमारा मेटामास्क में ट्रांसफर कर दीजिए। आपकी तरफ से भी थोड़ा बहुत आप थोड़ा बहुत उनको एक्सरसाइज कर सकते हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। आप सर एक चीज को समझिएगा, वी लव टू help community को, we love to help the community sir, but आज की डेट में जो सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है वो ये है सर कि अभी एवरीथिंग जो भी सैम बोल रहा है, इट इज कंप्लीटली डाइसी, ठीक है ना। हमें पता ही नहीं है क्या हो रहा है, क्या नहीं हो रहा है। आप एक काम जरूर कीजिएगा, जस्ट कीप जो भी आपके यूपीयू टोकन्स आपके वेंड के अंदर दिखा रहा है कि इतने टोकन्स आपके पास हैं, उसका स्क्रीनशॉट वगैरह जरूर लेके रख लीजिएगा, सो दैट इन द नियर फ्यूचर अगर हम डेफिनेटली उसके लिए कुछ कर पाए तो डेफिनेटली वी विल डू इट। शांत कुमार जी, एज अ रिस्पांसिबल प्रोजेक्ट, we will not let people down because somebody has created a mess. ठीक है, so don't worry about it. Sir, don't worry, we are here, we are humans, we have a heart and we have a feelings, right? We understand that you have
मैं एक लास्ट एक 30 सेकंड में आपको एक लास्ट बात बोलता हूँ सर। सर, एक कस्टमर को आप नाराज करोगे तो 100 कस्टमर नाराज होंगे, अगर एक कस्टमर को आप खुश कर देंगे तो 100 कस्टमर आपकी यूपीओ को बढ़ा देंगे। ये मार्केटिंग का फंडा है सर।
सर मैं समझता हूँ, थैंक यू वेरी मच शांत सर, आपने इतने अच्छे भाषा में मुझसे बात करी। लेकिन देखिए, हम भी बिजनेस कर रहे हैं और बिजनेस के अंदर हम लोगों ने वो सब कुछ किया जो कि एज अ बिजनेस हमको करना चाहिए था, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ से जो दूसरी पार्टी है उसने सब कुछ गोबर कर दिया।
लास्ट एक 30 सेकंड में मैं आपको एक बात क्लियर करता हूं सर। आप ये सैमली के बारे में मत पढ़िए, इसमें जो आप कर दीजिए, आपको लाइफ वर्ल्ड में बहुत बड़ा लोग है स्पॉन्सर करने के लिए, उनके साथ आप ये कर दीजिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच। सैमली बहुत एक नंबर का, यस, हाइपर कर लिया, हाइपर नेशन कर लिया, हाइपर वीआर सतोशी कर लिया। थैंक यू सर, ये इसके फंदे में मत पड़िए आप, वर्ल्ड बहुत बड़ा है, उनको आप सपोर्ट कर दीजिए, आपका प्रोडक्ट बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू ब्रदर,
थैंक यू। ओके, इन just 1 minute, Summer, I will explain what discussions
I had with Summer's Zoom, not yours, mate.
Shanta was telling and requesting that United Protocol should also take some responsibility or make kind of some compensation for the people who have lost the money. And my reply to that was definitely we will love to help the people as much as we can. And if you have a UPU coins in your V.E.N.D wallet also, just take a small picture of that and keep it with you. And in the future, if nothing happens from V.E.N.D and Mr. Sam, then definitely we will work out some solution for you guys. But the tokens, the coins, UPU coins, you have to take it from V.E.N.D company. Right. And Mr. Samly, you have to put the pressure there. Sounds so brilliant. That it can be transferred into your own wallets. We can only see if the coin is in your own wallet. We will take care of that coin. We will take care of that money which you have invested. So please, I'm again requesting everybody who has invested in message anyway. I don't know what kind of packages were being sold. So, but take the coins from Mr. Sam and get it into your MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or whichever wallet, the real actual wallets. Just keep it in that, and we will honor those coins.
Now, I just sent the guy that was just on a message on his Facebook page, and I've told him to go to the timestamp 1 hour 43 minutes in. If you are that guy, reach out to me. I'll tell you why this is a scam. I'm easy and approachable. Go to dehec.com. A box will pop up about now. You'll see my website. Go there. You can submit information anonymously. But if you have invested in Sam or know how much, and more importantly, because we've got CrYptOG here, you can actually give us the wallet address that they got you to deposit the money in, and we can have a look around and see where the money actually went, which would be really exciting. And we're going to run a live in the not too distant future, hopefully tomorrow night maybe, showing people how you can track crypto addresses and see where the money actually goes. So, for example, Sam collects a lot of money. We would like to see how the money moves around, or the crypto moves around. All right, over to you again, mate. Ooh, did I press play? I'll press play this time.
So, Rishi, you guys do have an actual coin that's called UPU in the blockchain now, right?
That's right. That's right.
And it's just a matter of time before this coin goes into the trading market.
Exchanges, yes, that's right.
Exchange. And you are scheduled to go into the exchange when?
In the end of December, or between 15th of December to the 15th of January.
On the market.
Can you send me the coin address so they can upload the coin in their MetaMask?
Sure. What I'll do is I'll just send you the video so that you can distribute to all the community member how to install UPU coins into your MetaMask or a Trust wallet. So it'll help you definitely. It'll help the community. If you want, I can just give me a 1 minute. In between, you can talk to Mr. Kumar, and in between, then I will present how to install
right now.
into. Yeah, right now. What's the problem?
Right now, no.
We are the real project, so we have everything ready always.
Yeah, Rishi. The community did not purchase tokens; they purchased a subscription. So there's a big difference between purchasing.
Really.
I understand. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not. Yeah, without B fuel.
As I said, like I'm not.
How's he making these?
I don't know what exactly was happening over there.
Can I buy a node?
We never.
I had a quote for a node the other day.
$27,000. And we tried our best to keep ourselves till the project. We every day whenever we come, we give the only information about our project, what we are doing, what we have done, what we have achieved, and what we are going to achieve.
Yeah.
These are the only 4 things we have spoken.
Okay, sorry about that. No, we got you. We got you, Rishi. Somebody just called me a scammer here. Scammer lady.
Me.
It's okay. You can call me that because I am here representing the community and you lost money. So
you got scammed. You're a scammer.
I don't know what to say, but I can tell you that I have not
look us in
received
the
any
eye.
money from any of you.
Don't look
into
away.
my pocket. I also have money stuck in the V.E.N.D. And
Okay.
the V.E.N.D. is we still
so this
we're
is
still waiting for resolution. So
okay. So all leaders get money in all Ponzi schemes, and they always get more. They invest more money than the average bear, and they do this because when it all goes pear shaped, they say exactly what Mai Summer Vue just said. I am also in the same boat as you. So imagine the Titanic owner is Sam Lee, and everybody needs to get off the ship because it's going down, and then all of a sudden, all the people in the lifeboats are the same people that introduce you to the cruise of a lifetime. Well, they come up with this great story, and they tell you that I also have lost all my family and all my wealth was on the boat that went down, and I'm just like you. Move over, let me in the lifeboat, and away they sail to the next Ponzi scheme. Exactly how it works. And I've had one hell of a good conversation with Mai Summer Vue. She rang me up so she could call me a scammer because I'm making money on my YouTube channel for exposing scammers. That's just rich, isn't it? So, yes, I let her keep it going.
if you call me a scam, right?
Yep, done
and
that.
I am gone, like I stop coming.
Yeah.
Do you think it's best for everyone
Yes.
that I stop coming?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, maybe everyone should answer that question. That's what
We
everyone
just
should be on their own.
Yes,
That's
stop
what they
coming,
want.
stop scamming, stop
If
helping
I
Sam.
am here helping
Sam.
everyone.
No, Mai Summer ma'am, you are doing well. You are not coming with us. You are doing well. Summer, we are
Oh
with
my
you.
God, get off the
Summer ma'am,
screen.
we are with you.
No, get rid of her. Goodness
Summer
sake.
ma'am, we are with you.
Thank you, Mr. Kumar. Thank you very much.
So, Summer, I'm just sharing
Someone
just
hacked
a
the
45-second video.
BCC. Oh.
It'll tell you how to install Unit.
Now, after this meeting, if you've got time, CrYptOG, I would love to know actually what happened this morning, because we did see Chavis saying that someone hacked into the BTC20 and they managed to stop it. But I think that's the start of an exit strategy, and I would like that to be explained in a simple 2 or 3 minute conversation. If we open up the Zoom meeting after we finish this, I'd love to know actually what happened and whether you think it's plausible that that actually happened, because that was quite funny hearing that this morning. I had to work today, so I couldn't actually broadcast it.
Protocol coin into your MetaMask or Trust wallet. So guys, if you can keep your pen and paper ready, and otherwise I will share that with Summer, and Summer can forward it to you. But if you want, I can just send you that. I'm just playing it. It's just a 45-second video.
Yes, of course.
Here we go. Okay, they get a crypto wallet address. I will copy that, and I'll just get ready to stop it in case I have to. Right. UnitedProtocol.org. Submit token. Ad blocker. Protocol. Oh my goodness, you've done it.
Yeah, that's an easy one. So I'll send it to you as well. So it is just a 45-second. Yes, Easter eggs. Yes. So that's the easiest way to add those. So and when you add that, and when says that they have transferred the token coin into your wallet, you can see in your wallet if that number has increased with the UPU name.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, love.
So,
Thank you so much.
I do like this coin that you gave me.
Okay, so Bisso, are you here? I know you asked to speak
$114.
a few
Gone up
words. Are you here?
14% in a week. Jim, that's incredible.
Let's find Bisso.
Hi, Summer. How are you?
Oh, hi, dear. Hi, dear. You want to say a few words about your project and your
So everyone's got their own project now. Is that what's happening?
With this problem here, do you have any solutions?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I'm very new into the basically the MLM like space. I had
you're
no
the
idea
perfect
how it
candidate
works.
for the mate.
And I'm like literally learning every day, like having the Zoom calls with you guys. Because when I was approached basically to bring in the project, it was as we were told. The project owners get 6% to fund the project, and then 4% for the tech team or whatsoever, and then 10% for the community. And then I saw that there's 1%.
20% down before they
or
start.
20%, I don't know, like there's like a promised return on the investment. And then I was like, okay, like how do they make money? Like because I was like thinking, okay, you promised like 5 times return, 6 times returns onto an investment, because this is something that not anybody can just like go around and be like, yeah, I would offer you 5 times. Like how certain are you that you're gonna give me those returns? And then it started to become more clear to me, because in the beginning, like people come in, this person brings this person, and then they get to make commission whatsoever, right? And then of course, the commission starts to get less and less whenever the package finishes. So people come at the end, they almost have not much commission to share, and then that's where basically people start to panic, people start to selling, and all of this stuff. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm also, like as I said, I'm new into the space. So I was thinking, because I'm as a project owner, I do have a product in real life. I do have art pieces that I'm selling. I do have lots of different products. Like I'm collaborating with a lot of different communities. I'm launching a lot of different NFTs with different blockchains. And what I was thinking, okay, so those people that come, those people that come in the beginning, right, and they get to make the commission, and those people that come at the end, they get to make less commission whatsoever. I wanted to offer something to basically people that actually buy into the token or believing into the project.
Don't do it,
because,
mate. Just keep your day
as I
job.
mentioned, I do have products, and I do have a lot, not just my products, a lot of different companies that I'm collaborating with. And I wanted to bring in something back to those people. And as I was also told that the V.E.N.D is a very new project. It's only like 2 months old. And from the Zoom calls, how I was seeing the excitement, how everybody is just supporting each other, and how the community is it's connected to each other and is growing like fast. So I believe in every situation, there's always something that positive comes from it. And there are a lot of ways where things can get fixed. And so to make sure like things like this don't happen in the future. And I believe
you should have joined 3 years ago, mate. It's been
like things gonna get better. I'm just trying to stay positive, because
stay positive, mate.
Like the real power right here, I don't think is with the money that you guys only like basically managed to raise. Is the real power here is the community. You guys, I think about like 30 to 40,000 people, and this is a big leverage because you guys can do a lot of things as long as there's transparency.
They can make a lot of money from scamming people. You're right there.
Clear idea of like what's going on. That's kind of like make the community trust more in the process and to feel like nobody can get betrayed.
Hey, if you're listening, make sure you join my
however, like
Telegram
from my
group,
side,
guys.
like I still haven't got
Go to the About Us section
all
on
of
my
the Zoom
YouTube
calls yet.
channel.
Like I'm promised 6% of the tokens that were sold. I haven't received anything, and all I want now is basically as that this situation is happening, that for you guys to overcome this. And I believe, and I was talking to Sam earlier, and he said to me that basically he wants to make sure that everybody understands the data, and then things gonna carry on.
Okay, of course he does.
And like, yeah, I'm just here like, to tell you that to let you know that I support you, and whatever that from my side can help make the community even make more money, and like basically give them leverages from like the product that I have, where like I can offer them a certain affiliate program, like where, because it's something that I do have a community myself, like I really collaborated with 1,000 artists, not just creators. I have hundreds of people walking into my house every day, like because I like to have grow community and like to build things around the community to kind of help each other, and that's I think the most important thing.
You're going to help them lose their money if you carry this,
right? And what I would like to basically just say that my project is launching within the next 1-2 months. We launching basically like our merch and like our product. There are like NFTs that I'm gonna give away for some of the token holders. I cannot give away that many NFTs, but it will be kind of competition sort of where there's going to be a way that everybody gonna be benefit from this giveaway. I'm gonna give away like merch for some of the token holders. I'm gonna give them also leverage when I launch my token into an exchange. Which is going to be end of next year. On the first quarter of 2024, I'm going to launch the white paper. Of course, they're going to have also leverage of like basically claiming the tokens before anybody else. Anyway, like as I said, I'm still early. Like I'm just learning, and like I'm sorry for everything that's happening to you guys.
They used to, mate.
I
happens
hope
all the time.
that everybody recovers and just.
Not like
in every, as I said, in every bad situation, there's something that to learn from.
Summer was crying last night.
Kind of make sure that doesn't happen again. And I hope that like things just get better. And I'm always here. Like if you ever feel like reaching out for anything that basically could help you guys, in like anyway, I'm very open. And especially now after feeling like I'm part of your community, and I'm definitely your side,
mate.
And yeah, like let's just make things. I'll push for my side to make sure things go back better than the normal. And we have a lot to get done, I believe. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you very much, Bisso. Madam Summer, maybe before, I know we're almost on time, but maybe before we go to the last two questions, I just wanted to read you some of the people who love the community and who love you. Summer, we love you, the community love you. Someone says, you share my daughter's name, so out of them, love you, Summer, you have my daughter's name. All right, so the community here do love you and care for you. They know and understand that it's never easy to be in this space by yourself. No. You really need leaders who can.
Well, she's stranded in Dubai at the moment. Sam's paying for accommodation, and she just told Sam off today.
Okay, let's go to the last.
And all her credit cards are maxed out.
Lifted their hand,
and she's asked for my help to get her out of Dubai.
We know we'll be here again tomorrow. Okay, is it Felly? Unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, good evening. I'm calling from Kenya. I joined the meeting while it was already ongoing, and it's unfortunate I had not seen the video Sam had sent that people should not deposit. And this morning I had bought another package.
Oh, you idiot.
What happens?
Nothing. You lose the money because Sam's got the money.
Repeat again. I didn't hear you, or maybe
I had not seen the video which Sam had said that people should stop depositing. So this morning I bought another package, V.E.N.D package, the first time. What happens?
And back to the lady that lost all her money.
Okay. Would you like to answer that, Madam Sam?
Who's your upline, dear? Don't say me.
My upline, I don't remember. I think after V.E.N.D look, most of them left us hanging. So I don't remember who is my upline.
Oh, you're a crazy lady. Just give them money.
So we've only gotten the news yesterday, and that video was circulating, I don't know where, but we got a hold of it, and we played it here in the Zoom yesterday. And Sam clearly said to not deposit any more money into the V.E.N.D. And so we take that as stop recruiting. So we told people yesterday in this Zoom to not recruit and to not put any more money in.
Isn't it?
Even after we said that, there were leaders who said, I am going to continue to promote, and I am going to continue to allow members to deposit. So it depends on what leader you have, who is your upline. But that video was also shared yesterday. I shared it in all the telegrams. So if you did not come to the meeting yesterday, and you did not click on the video yesterday in all of the telegrams that are connected to me, then I don't know how to advise you. But once you put your money in there, you will not be able to withdraw at the moment until Chairman Lee says that we can withdraw.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. It now looks like it's actually almost 8:40 Dubai time. I mean, it's been good having everybody here on the call. As you may know very well, we love the community. All of us will come here to support the community, to support the V.E.N.D succeed and all the projects well. All right, so we'll be here again tomorrow just to keep you people posted on what's coming. All right. Is anything any of you leaders want to say, Madam Summer, before we release everybody to go?
Yes. Community. The worst thing that we can do to each other is to kill each other. Okay.
Oh.
My decision to show the leadership video today has caused some leaders to negatively objected my action to show you this video that I thought was a good idea to show you guys how leaders continue to protect you and protect your asset and the movement, the direction of the V.E.N.D. But certain leaders disagree. They wanted to keep this particular conversation undercover.
No shit.
So I don't know how to lead this community moving forward. I am afraid to direct you guys in a way that I thought would be healthy. Okay.
Right.
I believe Sam says transparency creates trust. So I practice what Sam has been preaching. Yes. And I thought that all the leaders understand that transparency is what we live and preach and conduct our actions by. But there are certain things, and certain moments people only allow transparency. Well, I'm not that kind of a leader. If we say that there's transparency, we must show transparency when it is good and when it is bad. Okay. Right. I'm not here to scam anyone. I truly believe that the V.E.N.D. was going to last for a very long time. That was pounded in my head from Sam and
I
Peter.
Told you that this is a scam and I proved it to you and you wouldn't listen to me.
Sam and Peter said that to
my job is about
leaders.
Saying I told you so.
We all believe that the V.E.N.D. is going to stay for a very long time. Okay, no one is misleading anyone. And showing the video today did not put anybody in harm's way. No. It's just showing the conversation between me and Chairman Lee on how we're going to move forward. That's it.
I think you've been a naughty little lady.
Chairman Lee is not here to address the members. And Peter is not here to address the members. So what am I supposed to say to the members? The leaders who disagree with my decisions today, right? How am I going to address the community from my own words? I have no words. I have no idea. So starting tomorrow, I will let leaders who have concern about my decision to show this community
conversations I think it's pretty obvious,
in the leadership to this community so that they see what is happening behind the scene to protect the community. I'm going to let those leaders lead you moving forward because I don't know how to lead this community moving forward. If my strategy is wrong, I don't want to hurt anyone. I do not want to hurt anyone. I try my best to protect everyone by becoming very transparent. Okay? Wow. So starting tomorrow, the people who have issues against what I did today, I will let them lead this body, this community moving forward. Okay? I did my best. Of all the MMMs that I earned as a leader, I transfer everything down to my downline, every penny of it. Okay? And if I could have transferred the V.E.N.D. token and the UPU token and all the other tokens, I would have done the same. Okay, I'm not here just for the money. I am here because the people is what drives my heart and the fire in my belly to continue to be here. All right.
Because Sam pays for your
I don't know how to lead this community. I thought I was doing the right thing, but the right thing did not make everybody happy.
No.
So I don't know. All right. Anyways, please. Do not go against each other. Okay. You guys, if the community is fighting each other, then what happened? The community just die at the end. The community is not the issue.
Story every time, though, isn't it?
We got to stay
Are we going to have the fat lady sing the prayer like we did last night?
And believe me, my strategy to be transparent will protect everyone. Okay.
I want to start up my Zoom meeting in a minute. If you've got a chance, do you want to pop in there and help me out?
Listen,
I'd love to know what happened with We Are All SATOSHI.
Right now, we are down to 48 hours. Okay, let's wait for Sam to come back and address everyone. Stay positive, stay loving, and no one is going to be going to jail or police is not going to knock on anybody's door.
Well, you're in Dubai.
What happened in this? What's said in this video is it's just a conversation between me and Sam, to give the community clarity on where we are and where we're
Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger.
And so I believe that was the best course of action. Yes, I am very fake. If you are not fake, then come on forward and show yourself and lead the community. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, community.
Fake.
Stay loving. Stay together. Don't fight against each other. That is not the way we can win. Okay. Just yesterday, I said the community must stay together. And together we are stronger. We can do anything.
You
we
read
can
a scripture,
overcome
didn't you,
any
from the
obstacles
Bible?
and
God's
any
word, the
turbulence
Bible.
that come our way. That's what I said yesterday.
And you
And
had the
just
big lady
yesterday to today, already
sing
the community
a
is not
prayer.
together.
I couldn't
We
believe that
are
one.
our worst enemy, right? We are our worst enemy.
Okay.
So come on,
Metaverse
let's
tears.
rethink how we are going to conduct ourselves and let's work together. Okay?
Totally agree with you, Miss Summer. Totally agree.
Totally agree.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
What are you happy for?
Of all the things that happened today and that shows today. I'm very happy.
Okay, Joe.
Thank you very much.
No, I think one of the things that. Go ahead.
Yes, sorry, guys. Just going to finally going to
Buy
speak.
my
I
coin.
was listening to
Buy
everything.
my
Thank you very,
coin.
very much, Summer. Hopefully you're conducting it very well. And the only one thing which I request you, Summer, that the people who are behind it should be named. Who actually got the money should be named. And the people who haven't got the money should be also named, right? So that people know who has actually got the money. I understand that it is with the V.E.N.D, but in the V.E.N.D, how many people are there and who they are, they should be named. So that because behind everything there is a name, right?
Yes.
There was only one chef in the kitchen. Only one chef in the kitchen.
It's Sam Lee. Now, if you're listening to this video and you're in the leadership team and you really thought Sam Lee was a good guy just right up to the last minute and you've suddenly changed your mind and realized he is a scammer and he is actually corrupt and you want to tell me your story, hey, reach out to me, go to theheck.com or even make a box pop up about now. Come and tell me your story. Come and tell me how you got involved. I will not berate you for being involved with a scammer, but I want to hear your story. If you've got anything else about you, give me what you know. Go to my website, go to the Contact Us page, any information about Sam Lee, what he's up to. I already know where Sam Lee lives, Villa 205, Sam. I also know he's married to a lady by the name of Anne, who's a Thai girl. He got married just over 14 months ago. I also know that Sam Lee has 4 mistresses. And I also know his 5th lady reached out to me and thanked me for saving her life because she was about to pick up her home and her belongings and move over and live with Sam happily ever after. Sam is not a good guy. I've had the ABC News in Australia reach out to me. They interviewed me for 45 minutes asking me what I knew about Sam Lee. I said, where do you want to begin? They actually did a documentary on him and how he stole $15 million from Australians. This guy is a scammer. He's not to be trusted. What comes out of here doesn't make sense up here. So don't listen to him. Don't give him any of your money. Anyway, let them finish up their Zoom. I think Sam's going to come back.
We say that in all meetings.
I understand yours, but it is not done by one person. Definitely, I can assure you that. So that's what I'm saying. But from the United Protocol side, we are there to protect our community. We are there to protect you guys. I have already shown the video how to load the coin into your wallet and also sent to Summer as well. Summer, it must be on your phone right now.
I can't read it.
So just take it from Summer. If there's anything, I might not be able to come every day on the meetings, but hopefully I have given quite a lot of details what exactly has been happening. And definitely I can just assure each and every person who's still here that United Protocol hasn't taken any money from V.E.N.D. We have taken money, only $6,000 from Mr. Sam Lee as an angel investor. Angel investor and being a part of V.E.N.D. is two different things, right? So you have to understand that. So we haven't taken, and if anybody is putting a blame on United Protocol, they are completely lying. I can just tell you that. So don't think that we have we ran with the money. Definitely not. We haven't got any, and we never wanted to do that. And that's why we are here to support each and every person who has invested with the UPU. Right. Just get your coins from V.E.N.D. Into your own wallets, and I'll make sure each and every person get paid accordingly.
Rishi,
yes,
I'm going to host a Zoom meeting for all the people who bought into your package to come to the Zoom meeting, so you can distribute your coin to everyone.
I love to do that. I love to do that. But
stick
also,
it the same.
As a company, we also have a commitment towards our investors. We haven't done any airdrops or anything like that in our business.
You're not going to do airdrop, but
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just requesting Summer, everybody to go after the right person who's actually responsible for this chaos and get your UPU coins. Get your UPU coins, and I will make sure that those coins get a full respect in the exchange.
That's right. No, just
all right. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a lasting
very
night.
serious.
And,
he's very focused.
Like
on
I'm in
what he's trying to
Australia,
promote.
and as a World Cup, Australia has just won the World Cup, so that's a good thing.
Oh man, sorry man.
Congratulations.
You just went to India, no?
It was supposed to go to India, but won by Australia.
Summer, can I just have a few words before we go?
Yes.
Yes, Cynthia, please.
Hi, just saying hi.
I like this lady.
I don't know if it's going to mean anything, but I would just like to say that you just saw a little bit of what went on in leaders' meetings, right from the start even, but especially the last week. And all that I can promise you,
this
I have
like
no reason to lie about anything, is that the leaders fought hard to keep the community safe and to keep the community protected.
It's my J-Dub, mate. Here you go, mate.
Whatever
Nice to see you
reason,
in the
we
chat room.
also are just members like you. They call us leaders, they call us presenters, they call us whatever, but we are just people like you. I also want to clarify, it sounds like we were making a lot of money. We weren't. We were paid a stipend. Now, a stipend is to compensate you for expenditure. So we all have laptops, we all have internet, we all have telephones, and we were expected to be available on those 24/7. And if it wasn't working, we were told to go and buy new ones out of our own pockets. So, and I think Summer can confirm
hardship.
this. So the stipend that we got did not even, and we were only supposed to be available 8 hours a day. I can tell you that some of us worked 18 hours a day. So basically, we only got paid once. And even if we got paid twice, which I now know that we will not be, it would not even have covered our expenditure. So we weren't taking money from the community. We were taking money to compensate us for expenditure to be able to be available to the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all worked hard and we all tried to protect and we all tried to keep the event going. We all have money invested. Myself, I also was in VideoLook. I also was in all of the other projects. I also lost money. Yeah. So the intent was never.
You didn't learn the first time?
Transparency was always the leader's main goal. If you feel it didn't work out for you or if you don't see that is what we did, then we can't do more than what we did. At the end of the day, this is not in our hands. We try not any of the suggestions we ever made was actually ever really accepted. So nothing we even brought to the table was really valued when trying to save the platform. So I just wanted to make that clear and to say that most of us are sick to the stomach for the whole week. We haven't slept. To saying this morning he was been vomiting all night. That's all of us. You cannot imagine the strain that this is put on us as supposed leaders.
What are you going to promote
I don't know where the leader is because I have not seen anything from being a supposed leader. But yeah, I just wanted to be clear on that so that everybody understands.
Yep.
If they can possibly, we would be very grateful.
Yes, thank you. And I do understand that there are Rory's crowd in here. The people who are calling us scam and this and that are not our community. They are Rory's.
That's right.
Yeah, they are Rory's community, and they are.
Now, Rory Kanacha is a guy I've done a video on. He claims that he's got 10,000 people together, which is all bullshit numbers. And he claims that he's got about 8,500 people last time I looked, who are willing to put $15 in each to go and do a lawsuit against Sam Lee. That's what he claims. But the other day, I did a video about him promoting a new Ponzi scheme. I forgot the name of it. It's on one of my lives going back about 5. And he's decided that he would launch a new Ponzi scheme opportunity to people who have also signed up to try to get their money back from Sam Lee. And he's claiming that he's going to be doing a class action lawsuit against Sam Lee. Now imagine him standing in front of a judge saying, I've been promoting Sam Lee's Ponzi schemes for the last 3 years and I've seen him lose a ton of money for people. And now I want to lead the charge for doing a class action lawsuit against him. Have you ever heard anything so stupid? All these guys, now they're in her room trying to call her a scammer. They must be joining. They haven't reached out to me and want to be interviewed. No, they're doing everything on their own. They have hidden agendas, these people.
Our Danny DHEX community. Woo-hoo! So do not let them disrupt the peace and the love we have for one another here. Okay, they all along had their own agenda, and their agenda is to go after Sam way before we started the V.E.N.D. Okay, and they continue to come into our Zoom room to antagonize us, to harass us, to disrupt our community, and
let me in your Zoom. Let me in your Zoom. Let me in your Zoom
here. Don't allow them to do that, okay? And I just realized that when somebody posted the link for Rory's thing. So I know.
Yes, and they want money for that lawsuit.
Yeah.
People, don't be trapped for that scam. It is a scam. Correct. Nobody wants money or revenue for a lawsuit. Nobody.
Yes.
Isn't it awesome? I've got 6,000 subscribers, and here I am, and one of the biggest scammers in the world. They mentioned me in their Zoom meeting. I'm so proud. And it's like Rory Kanacha obviously isn't here, and he's obviously got a Ponzi scheme to push people. You'll never find me pushing a Ponzi scheme or an opportunity at you. It's not my hidden agenda. My hidden agenda is actually to be able to become a full-time YouTuber so I can expose, name and shame these people. Now, I was in the New York Times, 2-page article on the 19th of whatever. If you search for the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, you can see it. And they talk about my quest to name and shame anyone running a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Now, the reason I do that, I was brought up in a religious cult. I'm not going to tell you all about that, but there's a lot of similarities to religious cults and Ponzi schemes. And Jim, who's in the chat room right now, and also Hugh J, is an ex-Jehovah's Witness like me. Now, there's a cult awareness organisation coming to Christchurch in 12 months' time, and they're going to be running a convention, for use of a better word. And hopefully I've reached out to them. I want to be a speaker at this event. The lady who ran the cult awareness event, or who was going to run it, said that MLMs are the same as cults. And I thought that was ironic because that's my message. That's why I do this. My hidden agenda is actually to expose people that lie to people. And I'm sick of it. It happened for the first 23 years of my life. And I'm not going to let people like Mai Summer Vue claim negligence and not understanding what really is happening and say that she's not responsible. Because I believe I've had 2 people in my immediate life die by suicide because they couldn't live up to their expectations of the Jehovah's Witness organisation. Now, Hugh J will know, he will know people who have gone through the same stuff. They're the unspoken people, the people that have died because they believed in what these people were preaching or pushing down their neck. That is my hidden agenda. I want to do this full time. Everyone needs money. I don't want to be rich. I just want to cover my costs. So if you can support me in any which way or form, it's much appreciated. And about now, a cup of coffee will pop up on the screen. I like coffee. Buy me a coffee. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in New Zealand at the moment when I'm recording this. And if these guys think that our hidden agenda is to make a few dollars, I make about $80 a week on my YouTube channel from the adverts that they put over these videos. These guys invest heavily. Summer claims she gave $100,000 away to third world people in third world countries. She didn't. She gave away memberships that she couldn't get cashed out. So she decided to give them to charity. And that's her legacy that she's living. She's a scammer. She watches these videos and now she's pissed off with Sam. 6 weeks ago, I had a heated discussion with her about whatever. Oh, mate, Jim, what are you doing? Stop giving me money. That's very generous. Thank you very much. I love these super chats. Today is awesome. But yeah, so that's my point. Anyway, let's let them, they're nearly finished. Thank you, Jim.
So
there's a question that's there at ESEMILLIONS and he posts
Yeah. So just be very aware of who is here and the people that they are, the people who are saying negative things. Those are not our regular members. They are people from Rory's group. Okay. What was
Good on you, Rory. If you want to join network, please let me know.
Yourself.
Yeah. Good evening from Nigeria.
Hi.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. I'm SA. My question is this. I brought in some people into the system, and the people I brought, they are on me. So I want to ask, what do we do now with the MMM, people that bought the MMM package?
You learn from your mistakes and don't do it again.
What are we going to do? Just keep watching it? Or what?
We just have to wait, dear. We just have to wait, okay? We wait for Sam's instruction.
Oh, my goodness.
And then we'll find solution, okay? We'll find
you
solution.
won't. You'll find another scam and light them up again.
And
exactly
Black
what
Piece
you'll
is
do.
here. The map, the owner of the map is here. The owner of is it Rookie?
Bookie.
Yep, I know.
Bookie here. The only owners, the only 2 people are not here today is Peter, who is the owner of the Triple M,
with her anymore.
and then Sam is not here. But I played
I love telling
the
people that
message
she
to
has
you
an
guys,
intimate,
so you can see where Sam's thinking is at the moment. We don't know the true clarity of where the V.E.N.D is going or how it's going to look like, and whether
they're going to start up V.E.N.D for the 4th
is going
time.
to still stand by Sam into the next phase. We don't know yet. But we're waiting, right? We're waiting for 48 hours.
I'm actually quite proud that they mentioned my name in this
Sam
meeting.
has to propose.
I haven't even been harassing her much. Oh, I do ring her a lot.
Okay?
Yeah, I do harass her a lot.
I want to give another because pretty much.
If Sam is coming with another program, is it going to leave us? Where are we going to stand? What's our grant? Where are we going to stand? Is it that we are lost?
I had to slow him down. Sorry, I've got him on fast, but he talks too fast.
Because seeing the community, seeing the people here, with the level of talking, they Zoom every day. Anybody that tell about the people that are here, we look them as these are real people. You see some people, these are people with grandchildren. These are people that are
well, you shouldn't have put in your life inheritance, mate. Just saying.
And there is no trace of having a problem, because every day they tell us where the community is going. They tell us our faith, and they tell us that.
Well, you don't believe what you hear, mate. That's the trick.
Well, so there was no rush, and I was just surprised that things are happening like this, which is not supposed to be. I don't know if my own.
Yep. Did he say owner?
I was thinking maybe Sam is having an issue with
these people. MK, thank you very much.
Continue again, because I'm not seeing.
I'm in the money tonight. It's the most money I've ever made on a super chat. Thank you so much.
To just stop.
It really does make a difference. Really appreciate it.
Transferring of your what you are getting. Stop. Just different things. Just get stopping, which is not really supposed to be. So what I'm thinking.
I really appreciate the donations. It's just absolutely awesome. Thank you so much.
What I want to ask is, how are we going to come out of this? Because we really have people who brought into the system, especially with the MMS. They just bought, they've not gotten anything. It just become a thing like this. To me, it's not really fair.
ESEMILLIONS. If you remember what Summer said, for now, all we are doing is to wait for the way forward. As
Exit
you know,
strategy.
All of us here, we are in the same shoe like you. We all put in money in the V.E.N.D, put in money in the MMM. Then we volunteered to help
grab the coffee and
to push the community, just to make sure everyone is doing well. All right.
They should have buy me a
so
beer.
For now, all we can do, like Summer has said, is wait patiently. The only thing which is not good, like she said earlier on, is for us to start calling names, each other name. All right. So instead of putting our heads
together
to
that.
say,
don't want to call the
how
scammers
we move
names.
from there.
You don't want to name and shame them.
The only
That's my
thing
job.
also, before maybe Richard speaks, all I want you to know is that not all hope is lost. I believe, I'm a firm believer in 100 opportunities. In our lifetime, before we leave this earth, there will have many, many opportunities to succeed and make it and recover. All right? I
1975,
believe
the
that.
end was
We
near.
all have, God will never just give you one opportunity in your life. There will be a million. All right? Some opportunities will fail out. Sometimes you start a project.
I must admit, when these scammers, you got to watch yesterday's live and go to the very end, and I call it the lady. There's a lady who does this prayer. I'm going to make a meme, or not a meme, man. I'm going to, it's a 7-minute long prayer, and this African lady, you know how they say it's not over until the fat lady sings? This lady sung, and I've got to somehow make a short out of it, but I've got to condense 7 minutes of praise the Lord prayer into a short, so I can put it on my YouTube channel, but I haven't done that yet. But by all means, when they do that, it freaks the living crap out of me when they start praying to God. I mean, can you imagine God being involved in a Ponzi scheme?
I have done many businesses myself. I'm a farmer. I have seen, I grow a very nice crop and everything goes bad. All I can do is cry. There is no one to talk to. There is no one to compensate. I've seen other opportunities open. So what I can say to everybody on the call, we are volunteered to help
in the same boat, and you're not responsible for your behavior.
Some succeed and everyone do
but
here
you
well.
didn't say that
all right?
when you were advising people how to sign up
not
for these
all
platforms,
hope is
did you?
I
No,
believe
you didn't.
God will still be able to give us 100 opportunities to succeed. The only thing you should never do is shoot yourself in the leg to say, I'm finished, all is lost.
No, we need you.
I'll never rise again. I'll never make it. Never say anything to shoot yourself in the leg. Be positive, even when it's very, very difficult. Be positive. Know that there will be another opportunity to make it. All right. For those who choose to use cases on others and call us name, it is all right. We come from community where we are loved, where we are respected. We're doing a lot of great things on the platform. So we also believe that everyone here has a right to succeed, and you will all make it. Over to you, Richard, my friend.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
With what you are with what I'm getting, with what I'm getting it's like you are telling me that the program is off or the MMM is off. If we are talking about other opportunity to succeed, what we are talking about the future of this program, and the future is now.
Yeah.
Millions, I don't think any of us can say we're not the owner, so it's not not any of us can say it's over or it's going. Nobody can tell you. The only person that can tell you if it's going ahead or if it's going to stop is Sam, and Sam is not here. So I think what my friend is trying to tell you is that in the meantime, while we sit and wait, we must just think to ourselves, we must open our minds and think of that there is still other opportunities, so we mustn't be too despondent. But let's wait and hear, because none of us has the answer. We are all in the same boat, my friend. All of us.
You're all in the same lifeboat.
Sorry, let me. So just for my take again, my take for the whole thing, because I made a lot of conversations yesterday, and I actually spoke with Peter, and he did express to me that
one of them,
he felt comfortable to speak with me. Because obviously a lot of people are in their emotions in this matter, right?
Oh, emotions.
This is my, of course, I don't have the answers, but it's from the conversation and even the pieces of the recording that I got. V.E.N.D is going to continue.
God is Satoshi.
There's going to be people that are going to be for it and people that are going to be against it. You know, and what's going to happen is it's going to continue with hundreds of projects, so that it's not dependent on one project.
Hey, Hugh J, this is like going to a Jehovah's Witness convention, waiting for the lunchtime
one at a time,
so we can all go.
But because the first project that was released was MMM, MMM attached itself to V.E.N.D. So you're seeing them both as one thing. But from Sam's perspective, it's not one thing. He's just a platform, and there's a bunch of projects that are on the platform. Then? And each project owner, they're each going to have their own liquidity pool, right? And from their liquidity pools, they obviously will grow there. And if it depletes, then it depletes. MMM started as the main thing, so everyone in the community invested in MMM. So that's why with the relaunch, it's going to have hundreds of projects, including MMM, including the projects that are currently on the platform,
that conversation,
right? But then when whoever decides to continue can go in and they can invest in whatever token that they feel they want to invest in, right? So with that approach, now it's not tied just to V.E.N.D. It's now everyone has the awareness that it's many different opportunities that are there for you to invest in. So what happens with the MMM? Obviously, they need to find a solution for that, because that was Peter's project. And talking to Peter, it sounds like they do want something to happen. They tried a short solution, which was to lift the requirement from the Maverick, UPU Maverick.
Sure, you're chipping a bit.
Can you hear me?
Tina?
Okay.
Can hear you.
Okay, so the UPU Maverick, that was a temporary solution. But what happened was everyone went in and they started using all their MMMs. What they should have done, first off, maybe have it as a 1 day and then cut it off so that they can stop the bleeding. So Sam's decision to stop all withdrawals was a decision that if it continued, then all of the money would be gone. So he made the decision so that they could go back to the drawing board and then come back and they still have money that's there for them to continue in a way where they have a little bit of room where they're not starting from scratch again, right? But this time when it's launched, it's going to be project focused instead of community focused, right? Because if everyone that was on these sessions, then you've seen on our Zoom calls, I think we capped out around 300 people on here, and it wasn't growing every day, right? And the reason why I believe that is because of the past projects. The community.
No, because people were waking up and they're watching my videos, mate.
To where they weren't looking to grow from the people who are already in this type of MLM opportunity. So in order for this to grow and in order for the community to build, then outside communities are going to have to come into the platform.
intent.
And
All right,
for
mate.
that to
Cheers for
happen is by having 100 or 300 in his case different projects with their own communities, and they come onto the platform. So whoever chooses to stay with V.E.N.D will get to go in and invest in these other projects. Whoever decides to leave V.E.N D can leave, right? Because Sam owns the technology. So with the technology, he can continue to go. So it's up to everyone here to decide whether V.E.N D is done for you or not, right? So everyone pretty much is going to make that decision whether V.E.N D is done for you or not. If it's not done, just be expected to put more money in, right? That's you just got to be expected to put more money in if you're not done, right? But if you are done, right, then look for another opportunity.
More
like
like Sam saw his rent money
right?
disappearing.
So that's
True,
just my
right.
take on it. And
His wife needed a new
whether
handbag.
it's good news or bad news, it is what it is. So that's pretty much what you should expect coming forward.
Unreal.
Obviously, I don't have all the details, but
these guys have
just
been
my
pushing this up
analysis of
people's
what's going on.
backsides.
That's what's
now
going
they tell
on.
everyone they're not responsible.
V.E.N.D will continue
and you
with
just
hundreds of projects. Next time we see the launch, which is about 2 weeks or so, and it's going to have a bunch of projects on there, right? But this community, everyone from this community decides, okay, whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to go. And if you're going to stay, then just be expecting to
come
put
along with
more
some more
money
money
in. That's all I'm saying. So it's going to be up to you. Whether it's V.E.N.D's done or not. So right now it's pretty much everyone's decision as to whether V.E.N.D is done or not. But in terms of the actual platform, it's going to stay there. I haven't met with them yet as a project owner, but my understanding is that the project owners will be met with, right? And any information that I get, I'll definitely be sending on to the community. So that's my final take with it. Hopefully that makes sense and brings a little more clarity for all the unanswered questions. And then it's just a matter of waiting
this guy's just
a few
waffling
days.
on.
But
We'll turn him down a little bit. Let's see. He got the same bullshit script that all the others have said before. Rinse and repeat. They do. They're just absolutely shocking. The more like Sam is trying to find his disappearing rent money. V.E.N.D is dead. I know. Why would you hang on to hope? Or why would you have to wait to figure that out? It was just so funny when the guy came on yesterday and he goes, do we still have to watch the commercials?
Even if it's not the full $25 a day or whatever, even if it's a fraction of that, but over the time course and period of time, everyone earns their money back and gets more money. Right, then the whole
few months ago they weren't allowed to actually talk money. When they did Hyperverse, they talked about rewards when they talk money because they were scared they were going to get prosecuted. But no one's going to go after these guys. That's why we name and shame them.
As long as you get your money out of it, But this is expressed. Let's see what they do, and then I'll just leave it at that.
Create Wealth Network. You're a legend.
Right, sir. All right. It's been a long day for everybody here. It's a Sunday. Thank you everybody for coming. We are here again tomorrow.
If he is doing so well, why does it look like he's still living out of his child's bedroom? He will be. We had a lady the other day had a green screen up. It looked like she lived in a mansion of a house, and then she turned the screen off.
And God's blessing from me and everyone.
He'd be working out of his toilet, I think.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Farewell. Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? Right, so that was the end of that. I just want to try jumping into I don't even notice, but we have, well, now I watch car chases at night time. I love watching those. This is, I've been waiting for their Zoom meeting to launch, but it hasn't. So I just thought we've got, I'm going to open a Zoom meeting in a minute because I've got CrYptOG, who said he's going to tell us what actually happened to the BTC 20 hack. Somebody hacked in there. So in the meantime, I'm just going to jump into a room to cause a little bit of disruption for a bit of fun. And it's a program called Smart Steps. And I go in there all the time. I normally get kicked out within a second. So I've got a good disguise today. I don't think they'll recognize me. So let's see what happens. So I'm just going to jump out of that Zoom meeting and into another one. They have the Zoom meeting going 24 hours a day. It's my go-to Zoom meeting for a bit of a laugh. And I listen for a wee while, And then they usually, last time they said, it's that crazy guy again. That was Moi. So let's have a bit of fun. Always like to have a bit of fun. And I'm going to shut that down. I think I've got all those. Is that going to work? Why isn't it working? Come on. Oh, here it is. There it is. Let's hope. Open like Zoom. It's not too late tonight. It's about 11 minutes past 2 in the morning. Doesn't look promising. I'm just going to shut down that window so I can see the Zoom. But if you, Mai Summer Vue, if you want to reach out to me again, you know I'm a good guy. We've had a nice conversation. It got a bit heated last time because I keep calling you a scammer. And I've done quite a few videos on Sam, as you know. But if you want to, you know, how do I say, talk about your experience. And if you've learnt from your experience, you're more than welcome to reach out to me and we'll do another Zoom and you can tell me that you've learnt your lessons about promoting Ponzi schemes and scams. All right, doesn't look like anything that's going to happen there. So I'm just going to flip through a couple and then when CrYptOG comes back, we'll just go in there quickly. There's one called the Daily Mile, which is another APP Marketing International Meeting similar company. Basically, they have an app where if you go out walking and you're fit and healthy, you're going to earn crypto for doing so. And they also have a membership plan. Oh my goodness. Daily, that's them. Oh, that's Mai Summer Vue's room. That's the one I should have been in. So I better make sure that I note that. So how do I'll just put a Mai Summer Vue's room in my notes so I know which one it is. Because that's the one I should have been having up all day. Because that logo... Oh, am I right? Oh, I don't know. I'm tired. No, I think I've used that as my profile picture. Excuse me, I'm tired. All right, I'm just going to go to a couple of other Zoom meetings and let's see if we can get something going here. And then I'm going to open up my Zoom meeting. Can't run 2 Zoom meetings at the same time. Launch Utron. Diamonds in the making. That there is also... don't know if it's a good night to go. The other one I haven't heard from for a lot is Gobi. Gobi and Tammy Jackson. Tammy Jackson stuck her ugly head out again, but we haven't heard from Gobi for a while. But I'm just about going to click on his private Zoom meeting link. My router actually blocks it sometimes, which is really funny. And there's also a leaders meeting room, which I have stumbled in there before and heard some amazing conversations. So it doesn't look like Gobi's active. And we're going to leave that. A lot of these Zoom links are the same for all their meetings, and they normally have a pre-meeting. Unable to join. That's funny. We're going to go into the We Are All SATOSHI room. I obviously need some more links, guys. So if you want to... support me with any links to any Zoom meetings, please go to my website, send them through, and by all means let me know, because I want to be able to jump into these Zoom meetings and I hate when they ban me. It's just not fair. Alrighty, so I'm going to go to my own Zoom meeting now. This is quite unusual, going into my own Zoom meeting. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome. I will put my Zoom meeting up, and I'm pretty sure anyone in the chat room is more than welcome to come in. That is the link, and hopefully CrYptOG's had a shower and he's ready to rock and roll, and we can be educated.
Recording in progress.
And recorded. I will I will start my own video. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'll unmute my own mic. Follow that link if you want to come and join us. Looks like they have evacuated all the rooms. They have, the bastards, which pisses me off sometimes, but that's what happens on the Zoom meeting. Where are we? Virtual background. Oh, did that work? Oh, there we go. What should we do? See some of the looks I have. This is when I'm trying to be oh, does that come up? When I'm trying to be Chavis, I have this background. This is my Chavis look. Then I've got that's when I used to be the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. when I'm waiting for a meeting and somebody doesn't show and they waste a lot of time, I leave this up and I disappear. This is my Elon Musk lookalike rocket. It's pretty cool. When I was doing Hyperverse, they used to use this video that you see behind me to promote Hyperverse and the Ecoverse. The people that owned the video reached out to me and asked me if I could help them find the people behind Hyperverse because they wanted to sue them for using their copyrighted material. Obviously, they didn't mind me using it because I was exposing the bastards. But yeah, that's me. Alrighty, so I will change my name. I'm going to bed soon, so I just wanted to have a summary. Actually, what we could do, which would be a better idea, I'll leave this open, but what we'll do is we'll go into YouTube, we'll go to We Are All Satoshi, and we'll listen to the announcement that he made about BCT, because that was pretty amazing, if I can find it. So I'll get rid of some of these windows. So get rid of that one, get rid of that one, that one, that one. I do this and then I actually shut down the window I want. It's always a bit embarrassing when that happens. But yeah, I've wrote to Google 3 times about We Are All Satoshi. They come back and tell me, can I provide legal documentation explaining that We Are All Satoshi is running a Ponzi scheme. So I sent them back the cease and desist letter from the state of California, showing that the state of California, the same state that, what's happening here? They see that's live. The same state that that YouTube operates out of, and that wasn't good enough for them to shut down the We Are All Satoshi stuff. Isn't that how it goes? So this is meant to be, this is telling me that there's 9 people watching right now. The official daily Zoom. This might tell us a little bit about the security breach. Hi, Shavas. Are you live? Wow. Why are you broadcasting now? I might just see if I can get into their meeting. I'll actually go into their meeting because if I can get into their meeting, this will be better and more fun. Looks like I'm going to have a late night. Oh, shit. Hold up. Before I get in there, I want to change my background image. How am I going to do that? 1 minute, please, caller. I have to figure out how to do this. Right, so let's have a change of plan. I'm going to go into their meeting. First of all, I have to go back to my meeting, change my background image. Right, open Zoom. I don't think entering their room with that background image with only a handful of people in there is going to be a good idea. So I'm going to pick a new background image. What one have I got? I might try that one there. That looks pretty good. What's that noise?
David, we were up over Notch.
What the heck? Have we jumped?
Farm, looked out the window, and what do you have? Another pursuit. This is eastbound 91 freeway, just past the 5 freeway. Unclear which agency is pursuing this vehicle. Right now, he's going.
Goodness me. I love those car chases. Just saying, that's what I do when you're not there. And the other one I like at the moment is on Netflix, is Lincoln Lawyer. All right, so now what I want to do is go back into We Are Satoshi, and hopefully I can get in there and listen to what Shavas is going on about. Let's see if we can broadcast live. That would be a bonus, won't it? Stop converting, stop. Let's see what we can do. Get out of it. Unable to join the meeting. Well, that's not very exciting. Let's see. Removed daily. I'm just going to try a couple of other stunts because if they're in the room I think they're in, it would be pretty awesome. Nope. They know who I am. Leaders meeting, both in Zoom. And this one here. pretty boring, isn't it? Chat room. Brother, I'm off. All good, mate. You enjoy. Thanks for dropping in. It's been nice to see you. Hugh J. Absolutely awesome. No, it looks like I can't get in there after all that. That was exciting. But I normally can. Hey, thanks for dropping in, mate. It's nice to see you again. And it's great to be able to stay in touch. You are seriously a brother from another lover. Literally, you know what that means. Okay, so we will go back to We Are All Satoshi. What if I go history? And we'll see if Shavis is actually talking. Where's Shavis? V.E.N.D. Oh, do you have to make me search for it? Sharp Tank. We Are All Satoshi. Here it is. Let's see what he's saying. Live. Look, I don't know if you saw it, but he was live. Where's he gone? 17 hours ago. Videos. Home. Did I just see things? He was live. Has he deleted it? Playlist. Anyway, so after all that, I will play this video and see if he talks about the hack. Let's see if we can find the part where he starts talking. Where is he? Presentation. I had to go to work this morning and I wanted to broadcast it. But he made a statement about how they got hacked, something went wrong, and they managed to pick it up, and everyone was doing really good about it. Hey, Richard, how you doing?
Get the music rolling.
Oh, no, don't do that. Let's go to Shavis.
Let's the music play.
Oh, look, somebody managed to write
And
scam all
after
over
the
his
testing,
chat
we
room.
found it is working perfectly well. So, couple of hours from now.
Good on you guys.
Hold on.
Ian.
No, let me turn off the annotation first.
Scam.
And a very strong information to share with you that we kind of came across a little problem, but as our tech team is really, really able and skilled, we solved everything and found the issue, and we are on the way to resume everything back to the action. So before I start, before I tell you all what kind of thing happened, and thanks to the community, thanks to everyone who reported the issue, so that we got to know, our tech team got to know. But before that, the dividends were supposed to go. It is there in the testnet. I would like to show you all. This is one of the accounts. This is Lucky's account.
Thank you for that
So
link.
this is in the testing panel.
Me.
Come on, get rid of this. Who's this guy? Greg.
All right.
So, get a life.
Picasso.
Okay.
Get a life.
Remove
Trying to
him.
warn people from being scammed.
All right. So as you all can see, in your dashboard, there will be Vault Horizon dividend income.
Whereabouts?
There will be a new section. This is on the testnet. We tested it properly. And after the testing, we found it is working perfectly
Thanks
well.
for the link. We'll try and get into that meeting now.
A couple of hours from now, let me hold on.
Ian.
No, let me turn off the annotation first.
What's happening now? They're doing it again.
Okay. All right. So with the Vault Horizon dividend income, which will be calculated every month and will be dispersed every month to all the users who have their Vault Horizon.
All right. So I'm waiting for them to let me into the
balance.
room. If they do,
And there will be a
we'll
Vault
switch from
Horizon
this.
dividend wallet withdrawal like this. on through which you all can go and withdraw. So according to your USDT or SUSD standing, 3% will be calculated, and it can be withdrawn using Vault Horizon Dividend Wallet every month. Now you can see the account shows 1295 USDT.
But you can't get it off the platform, even if it is converted, because you have to approve the
this
withdrawals.
functionality will be active, and hope you all are excited. We are very sorry for the delay, but everything came from you all. So we got to know last night that some miners are being sold. I mean, so many miners are being sold in the NFT market at half the price or even less than the half price. So, and hope you all are excited. And then we started. Sorry for the delay. How is it happening? But and then everything we found that it came only one address. You all that was doing that. So after investigating further, we got to know that
they won't
more
let
than
me in the room, or they won't let
NFTs were
anyone in the
minted
room
in very short span of time. So,
but I am curious whether they're going to broadcast
well,
the meeting
in a
they're
totally
doing right now
decentralized
live.
system, when all these little bugs occur, or when these things happen, because we don't control the ecosystem, it's based on the smart contract. So when these problems come across, we have to investigate thoroughly with the addresses, the normal way in which you can see things. That's how we see things, and then we investigate. So our tech team is really able and skilled. We found the issue, we found the bug. It was very simple. That WOS is the only platform where you can buy the NFTs. And if the user was not buying more than 200 NFTs of $500 each in 1 hour, then how can they get the NFTs minted on their address? And then at the same time, they listed the NFT on the NFT market, and they did not stake the NFT to the mining. They were not mining. So I don't know.
Just trying to change my username so I can go there
or
again.
Maybe an individual who found the bug.
What I should do is change my name to somebody who's actually
benefit. So
in this meeting right now.
All thanks to you.
I might call myself
our active members who are always there, who are vigilant, who are checking, who are safeguarding BTCC in every way. Always. Once I was reported this issue, then I started working on it with my team, and they found out. And so these people, they were minting these NFTs because there was a bug in the mint option, that minting could have been done without repeatedly with the codes. So they were repeatedly minting $500 NFTs. So
that quick?
They minted NFTs, they listed the NFTs on NFT market at half the price, $200, $250.
Brilliant.
And people were instantly buying from them because now there is a huge traffic on the NFT market. So people were buying more than $200,000 worth of trade in couple of hours was done. Well, this was kind of a, they could not steal anything because of us. We initially, they sold NFTs, they swapped BTCC into USDT, and then they started bridging out. Some funds were bridged out, and then when I saw the drastic slash or downfall in the price yesterday, if you remember, from 75 to 72, it never happened because there were a lot of BTCC. Those were sold immediately,
Who was buying them?
And
what a load
all
of
these
rubbish.
activities on the NFT market. So
What a load of
BTCC
rubbish.
value came down. So we were very vigilant, and then we started taking action.
What?
The first
What'd you
thing
do?
that we did, we could not terminate, we could not, you know, take any irreversible action. We halted the bridge.
Well, they're going to come in and
Number
use
one.
use
So
these
that
fake
our
miners on your
liquidity
system.
that we have, all the liquidity
Did they buy
that we
B
have,
fuel to mine
did not
to
you know,
use the
go out,
miners?
or we do not lose anything, because these things have been happened in various other ecosystems. So our team has,
Your team,
you know,
Carl,
they
you
are
mean?
experienced, they know how these things work. But at the same time, when critical things are there, so these
checking to see
hackers
if they're
or
not
these people
broadcasting
who are
live
really experts
right now
at finding the, you know, thinnest sleeve and getting into the system, and then they do a lot of destruction. But they could not do anything. Number one,
Well, they're selling miners that your system created.
We checked, and
What were they
then
going to do with
we
them? Buy
halted
B fuel?
the smart
Oh my God, get real, mate.
the bridge first, and then we investigated the address where it was being minted, and then once
doesn't
we
look like they're going to let
found
me in the Zoom meeting,
that it
Richard. Do you want to
was
jump into a Zoom with me?
bugged in the NFT market,
It's
then
only
we
2:30. Probably start for another half hour.
we put a halt on the NFT market. On the listings, we found all these miners which were listed. We recovered all the assets, and then we halted the new miners.
Oh, you should go help the
connection
feds
to the node,
bust these scammers.
the staking process.
So
because
easy to.
if these people have staked their miner to node automatically
Right, so what I'm
at
gonna
once
do
of
is I'm
all the
gonna
miners,
connect
then
my
they would have
phone.
started mining BTCC, and that would have been
I got a
again disastrous. So only the activity, that is the mining reward, could not be
Cool. All
controlled,
right, I'll open
and
it up.
it cannot be you know, stopped. So you all were mining, we
Right,
all
so
were
if you follow my
mining,
link,
but at the same time,
I'll leave
we
my
kind
cell
of
phone going on
restricted,
the Zoom meeting.
halted the connect
And I'll
feature,
open up my own
the
Zoom on that
staking
same
to the
link that I
node,
sent through before,
because
and we'll leave him talking.
with that we could save a lot of BTCC, because our massive hash power would have went into mining,
That would
and
have
they would have
manipulated the
mined
hash
a lot
power.
of it.
Recording in progress. Crypto G's, you're here. Good on
So
you guys.
they could not take anything out.
All right, I'll just
maybe some
I'll just shut
some
this Shabbos
BTCCs,
guy up.
but it
Where is
was
he?
more than $200,000
Hold on, mate. I'll
worth
just
of trade in the NFT market
just get this
in
going.
that span of couple of hours.
Couple
So
of hours.
I think I have the address. Let me show you all.
So I'm going to pause
that
this in a second.
you all.
All right, I'll just flash around a couple of screens. So yeah, so that's interesting. Where did Richard go? Oh, there he is. So interesting. So they reckon that somebody, am I right, hacked
I can't hear
in.
nothing, Danny.
Say it again. You can't. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, hold up. That's better. Sorry, you can hear me now. Yeah, so what do they reckon happened? Somebody hacked into their system and created a whole lot of miners that they couldn't do anything with unless they bought a whole lot of expensive B fuel. Is that what I'm hearing?
Hi, Dan.
G'day, mate. How you going, CrYptOG?
Yeah, good. From what I can make out, I haven't looked at the data on the back end, but so there's I actually thought about this myself a week or so ago. There are vulnerabilities with projects like this where there's a mint feature which you can access directly, and they obviously hadn't closed the door to it, and somebody had found this, exposed it, and just minted themselves a bunch of GTX 10 miners, and then they put them on the market at sort of half the value and sold them. And as far as, I mean, again, I haven't looked at the data, but what Chavez was saying was that they'd seen some of the USDT come off the network through the Tron bridge, and they then closed it down once they saw it. Again, I mean, we've had so many stories, haven't we? It's difficult to know to work out the truth from without looking at the data. But it sounds to me that it was definitely a thing that happens with all sorts of other projects. So it doesn't surprise me.
Is it not something that they would go back to later on to say that when this happened, that's why that happened? Like, is it part of a...
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, we can, mate. Because that's what it
Sorry,
could
I had
sound
the
like.
wrong Bluetooth.
Yeah, ultimately they would reveal what the bug was, and then obviously what the patch was. If it was a decent company, they'd be a lot more transparent about what's happening behind the scenes, as you've pointed out ad nauseum.
Good word. So theoretically, I'm thinking that this theoretically could have also altered the price of B fuel, or it could have altered the price, having, because they're going to come back and say that we didn't realise, but they generated 1,000 of these whatever miners, and because of this, it manipulated the price, and now our coins worth shit all nothing. Is that sort of the
right?
Is that a theory that could actually?
It's a possibility, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Exit strategy, I reckon.
They could spin that. As yet, I haven't really worked out how they are, how the price is actually formulated. Ordinarily, you'd have
I don't think
an oracle.
has.
Yeah, I know, Richard. Ordinarily, you'd have an oracle that's taking a feed from various different exchanges, and then, based on who's buying and who's selling, it would create a price tag for that token. This is all behind closed doors. So
we want to ask anyone that's purchased one of these half-price miners to come forward and tell us how they purchased it, with what, and where is it now?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how do they know whether the miners, the fake miners and the real miners are the same? Is there a serial number associated with each one of them?
There is a serial tag, but I think that's how they managed to get in and hack. They just duplicated.
Yeah. Somebody, M-Cars just said it's an inside job. It will probably be Sam coming back in for a bit of a laugh.
I think so too. That's my theory. My theory is that that's just a test. They're just testing it and watching everybody's faces to see who's really ready to keep putting money in, or getting people to keep bringing people to bring money. They're watching your face on the Zoom call. So they're trying to see, well, okay, how many people we still got going for it.
They're just looking for excuses, aren't they, to make things collapse?
They already have a way to get out by utilizing a fake, a fake breach or whatever. But maybe they did the breach themselves, and they're just testing it out.
Yeah, it's just it just goes on and on, eh? Like when you listen to one Ponzi scheme and you jump into another one, and you just hear the same old disasters, same old story, and the whole idea of the blockchain and crypto and the security of what crypto is all about, and all of a sudden all these companies that are leading the way, leading the charge, have all these problems of people hacking in and doing terrible things. Isn't that what we're hearing?
Like whaler, like Sam said earlier, you're going to be whaling. Nobody's going to be whaling. Not even the people that own the project are going to be at it like a whaling status. It's his own psychopathy. He's in like a state of, like his genius. He thinks that as long as everybody just keeps doing what I say, more projects are going to come, and we're going to keep this thing where we can circulate the money and hurry up and get out. And the more times that we do that, that's going to be like his proof of concept. But the reality is that, like you say, the more times we see this stuff, we're like the sharks. We can smell the blood in the water miles ahead of time. We are like, there ain't no whalers. We're all fish, and we're all thinking that something's going to be something good, but in reality, you could say it every single day. You could be on a live 24/7 asking, where are the people in the world that have a real legitimate thing? And I could talk about it at any given time, day or night.
I reckon
legitimate.
I reckon if Shavis got out in front of the community and said to them he discovered that the world is actually flat,
They'd all be like,
the community would
we
go,
are not worthy. We're not worthy.
and the meaning of life is 42. I mean, come on. Oh, so CrYptOG, you've got a good head when it comes to, finding out whether that's feasible or plausible or possible. The Mythbuster show, have you watched that? How would you go about busting this concept that they got? And why would they want to tell people they got hacked? Is it because it's a future exit strategy, or is it coming to an end because he can't promote the bloody thing? What do you reckon?
I don't know, Danny. I think there are plenty of really good projects out there, and just trying to unpack this is, can put your money somewhere else where there's potentially some real world utility, and where these projects are trying to integrate with Web 2. I think Jim mentioned in your chat feed about the Ruby project.
I'm a bit hooked. I've made 14% interest in 1 week.
Isn't
it amazing?
I know it's great, but the thing is, if we were to look back through the history of that token, I have had a little dive into it.
Oh, good.
It's quite often that you see these tokens that go to ridiculous heights, and then the tail trails off to a bottom where it's found its current price. And, those people that bought in early are going to be 70-80% down on their positions. But
yeah,
that if the project is still working, the fundamentals are still there, there's a decent team, there's a goal. Of course, when they launch, there's speculation. People get overly excited, they jump in too quickly, they don't do enough research, and then they'll call it a scam because they're down 50, 60, 70%. But I think I said this to you the other day, if it's a good project, that's when they should be buying some more. They should have held back an amount of their portfolio, and they should be increasing their position at that bottom, because if it's a good team and they've got a great idea, it's going to come back.
Yeah.
But this is I still don't know what's going to happen with. Sorry, Rich, go on.
I was saying that's some solid financial advice right there.
Oh, we love giving financial advice.
For our entertainment purposes.
Yeah. I always tell people I am a financial advisor. I'm telling you not to invest in anything. It's the best way. But it's a trick for young players. I mean, that Ruby coin, Jim kindly gave me $100 worth of money, and I sit there and I look at it and I go, it's $114 now. Within 1 week, it's gone up 14%. And, what do you think? Oh, I'm onto something here that no one else knows about. I might just put in another $100. And if I do that, that's the catch, isn't it? Yeah. And that $10 that you gave me, CrYptOG, I was trying to transfer that into it. I thought I might as well put it into, but then Binance come back and said that I needed BNB.
BNB.
Yeah.
We've got to pay the gas fee every time you make a transaction on chain. You need the native coin, which for the smart chain, Binance Smart Chain, BNB.
Yeah, so I've got to put money in now. You see, and I'm thinking I don't want to do that. So what the story of the? I don't know if you caught the news.
I'll send you a little bit of BNB at some point, Danny, and then you can crack on.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to transfer that one around. But the point is, what happened with the Binance guy? He's admitted that he's done money laundering. Does that mean he's going to be locked up, or does it just mean he's going to get a nasty $50,000 fine or something stupid? Did you read that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the markets pulled back quite significantly off the back of that. It's so frustrating. You just start to get things happening and green shoots. Sam Bankman-Fried's been locked up, and okay, is it safe to come out now? And then
wonder whose bitch he is now in prison.
No, I don't think he'll end up doing any time. And
really,
from what I read, he's only looking at 18 months for that particular that particular
what Sam
indictment or whatever they conviction.
You mean Sam?
So no. This is
right,
Cecili.
Oh, he'll just get an ankle bracelet and be chained to a computer. He'll be living the dream.
Sam's looking at 100+ years, isn't he?
15 years. Yeah, long time. But what? Yeah, somebody will make him his bitch, and he'll be wearing some lipstick. He'll be fine. Oh dear.
But it is a worry, Danny. When stuff like this happens, I do hope that this sets the slate clean. This wipes the slate for Binance, and they can move forward with sort of regulatory pat on the back. What happened in the past but we don't know. This is why the markets responded to that straight away. I certainly moved some of my assets from Binance into. I've been meaning to do it for a while, and one should always try and self-custody. A bit like the guy in the video with Mai Summer Vue earlier from United Protocol.
The one that sounded like he wasn't really a scammer, but probably was.
The Indian guy with the white shirt.
Who knows? But one has to find out enough data to be able to, or data. To
hyperdata, get it right.
To be able to make a decent decision. And as I said in the chat box, unfortunately, people are so desperate at the moment. And if it's easy to do, if it's easy to put money in and then get your 2% a day, then everyone's going to do it and it's going to die. So
it's about scarcity. Is that right?
Yeah. The hard thing about the real DeFi space is that you're finding out, Danny. You've got to put money in there. You've got to have the gas fee. You've got to know when it's best to move. When it's cheapest to move your asset and where to move it, and that's difficult. So as a result, there are some rewards at the end of learning that process. But if you let somebody else custody it and do it for you, you can't trust them.
I know. That's why I'm always wondering why they let, why Sam decides, why people decide that Sam's a good guy to give them their portfolio, basically.
Yeah, right. At the same time, CrYptOG, you really laid it out there for the template with We Are All Satoshi, because, before the mining began, he really made it seem like it was not part of the vision that the mining is going to pay for the miner and the mining is going to pay you every single day. Like, he made it part of the vision in such a way where you, from all the other platforms, all the other tokens, all the other crap that's come in 15 years time, 10, 15 years time, and you're in there early. But then that's where it's a joke, because it's like, I was going to ask you about Binance, but that's where it's the trick. That's where it's the wordplay. It's like, wait, hang on. You made it seem plain as day that you had a mechanism, something with the technology that by mining, it was going to create a value to that token. But that's where, like what Danny just said, Sam Lee creates this thing where nobody can call it MLM or else they'll get offended. But then when it's time to pull the money out, hey, y'all suck at MLM. And then he doesn't take the blame for it. So it's like, oh my gosh, man. CrYptOG, I was going to ask you about Binance. Were you paying attention to the We Are All Satoshi in the past, say, month or so? Where Chavez talks about, their connection with Binance? How they're, I don't know if they're going to say they're promoting one another or something like that. Was all that just like complete falsehood, like a speck of dust on the table? Or was there some validity to any of it?
So no, they often Binance and Gate and various other sort of foundational exchanges offer for new up and coming projects that they fund the development in the space. And if you show that you're getting enough transactions and you're creating new wallets, if you can present that data to them, they then obviously can make a judgment on how active a community you have, and they potentially can generate some funding and a listing for the token. But I don't know any. I haven't seen any actual data on that. I think Danny you said something about you had a guy that was speaking to Binance and trying to find out about that, but I didn't hear any feedback.
Yeah, he's got 4 support tickets in with Binance about We Are All Satoshi because they claim that they're going to do something. So he decided to get in early, but I don't know. He's actually probably around. He might, if I send him a link, he'll probably pop in. Bob Wilson is his name. He's a bit of a hacker. Doesn't we don't know his real name, but he's got ADHD. He shouldn't be allowed to text, and he texts messages I don't quite understand sometimes. But he's very good on a computer, and he can normally bowl his way into. But he's the one that went in and got Carl's pay slip and brought it up on the Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
That was classic.
I watched that.
Oh, it was brilliant. I loved it. And did you or what did we have? Did you hear the I rang up job seekers and I recorded. I was on the phone waiting for an hour, and then I got the lady, and she said I'm in the wrong department, transferred me to the right department, and then I got the wrong number. So she transferred me to a bogus number, so the whole lot was a waste of time. But anyway, I recorded the conversation because I wanted to send it to Carl. But government departments...
Yeah, it's a shame you didn't run that one live.
Yeah, well, sometimes I have a cunning plan for doing that, but like I can just click a button on my screen. Yes, g'day. Danny De Heck is my name. I'm calling from New Zealand. I've got a person that's on job seekers who's we've managed to find out that he's working, but he's I reckon Carl Miller must just like freak out because he was so shitty the other day that he was kicking everyone out of the room, including David, who's one of the co-hosts, and that was a laugh. And then I got a photo of him the other day. Oh, here it is here. Oh, you won't be able to see it on the screen, but I've got a photo of them all at the railway station handing out brochures. If you look at the live, if you can see that. Oh, Ashley, you got to look at this. This is crazy. If I stop that live broadcast, that works. And if I show you this photo, I don't know how to do that. Actually, how am I going to share that photo to you guys? Let's go share the screen. No, that won't work. Oh, I know. I'll put it in a browser. That will work. 1 minute, please. Call up. Figure out how to do this stuff sometimes. Ooh. I put that into browser. Yeah, that's it. So let's go back to here. My life's complicated. Wish it was simple. All right. So this is Carl and his mates. Does that come up? Oh, is that coming up? Oh, hold it. 1 minute, please. Call up.
that's the one.
I need to move everyone away.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, so there's Carl, Kate, and George at the railway station wearing their stupid T-shirts. Have you heard about Bitcoin code and BTCC? And can you imagine getting off a train in Australia and seeing these guys? What would you think? And if you look around his neck, he's got Carl Miller, We Are All Satoshi, and it's something about, I can't quite read it, but it's...
yeah, I can't zoom in anymore.
It's not even an official badge. It's just something around his neck to look official.
Has it got the cease and desist on the back?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We can't promote this in America, so we're in Australia. But, yeah, but you just look at that and you think, you know, what would you do? Like, and this guy's on the dole. He's theoretically getting $300 to $350 a week from We Are All Satoshi for providing support. So that's why I wanted to ring up job seekers and say to them that this guy's actually earning, you know, $350 a week when he's on the dole. And he also has a $5,000 miner, which he believes worth $5,000, which is something of value he just earned.
Chavez says that his good people are doubling their money every day, so he could have made $50,000 by now.
Well, technically speaking. And why? Oh, because he's got no money. But then Chavez is... Because surely you have to declare your income that you're earning.
You would think.
Yeah. So...
Didn't you get an invite to that conference?
Oh, it's $600-700 a ticket. And Carl Miller rang up this couple I know and said that Sam Lee's going to go to the conference if Danny DeHeck goes. And I go, what? This is what Carl was telling these people. And we've got it's a recording. I played it of Carl Miller when I was blowing him up again. I mean, what an idiot. I mean, Sam Lee doesn't give a shit about me. Oh.
Think of that, though. That's so funny that with all the rinse and repeat, now they have Danny included in one of the scripting, one of the steps to the rinse and the repeat. You got that's that crazy guy.
Yeah. No, did you hear that? And was it on Smart Steps? Yeah. They said that crazy guy's in here.
That's that crazy guy.
And then even Mai Summer Vue, she mentioned me in the meeting today. I was quite proud of that.
She said it like without losing train of thought at all. Like,
because this
that's
guy
crazy though that you're in. She's got you in her thoughts. Think about that.
Oh, I ring her quite a lot though. I must admit.
You should definitely reach out again to her, Danny.
Well, let's do it now. Where's her phone number?
Say, we're here to help you. Don't feel like I'm only going to jump on you. I'll have people come on the line with us. Yeah. You'll be at home.
Here we go.
Especially because we're scammers now, right?
She must love me, though. She must love me. Who wouldn't love me? Here we go. Let's ring her right now. It's on the screen. But she won't answer. She's too modest. But yeah, they're obviously they've obviously got issues, eh?
Yeah, it was quite revealing earlier when he was talking about the definition of a Ponzi. It's okay if you tell people it's a Ponzi. It's just utter nonsense.
Did he say that?
Yeah,
he did.
He said it's not a Ponzi. It's only a Ponzi if you don't tell people where the money's coming from, or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the part I heard. It's like the definition of a Ponzi is if there's the revenue. He says, like, if you do not have, or if you lie about the revenue, lie about the origin of the revenue or something.
Yeah, where it comes from. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm ringing Chavez now.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. All the tech you should be able to see, like with We Are All Satoshi. That's right now. We should be able to see a ticker. You know, like a you got all the time zones around the world. You should be able to see a ticker every 0.6 0.00001. Every single one of those decimal points is a ticker of somebody's making money. But you can't do that because it's not real money. It's the freaking circulation money.
Yeah.
It's the jar money.
We're going to
system money.
bring up Carl now. See if Carl answers.
Did you watch that that video I sent to you about
the
that?
person you are calling is not available.
Oh, Carl,
Please leave a short message, and it will be sent as an audio message.
G'day, Carl. I know who you are. I know what you have done.
Naughty boy.
And if you're thinking
Brilliant.
of escaping with people's investments, I can assure you there's nowhere you can hide. What I possess is a specific set of skills honed over a lifetime of unraveling financial deceit. Skills. Anyway, I think he's heard that message before. Oh, dear.
I was starting to say, did you watch that video I sent you and Rob like a week ago? There's a guy, he teaches all about financial stuff, about the legal system and everything, but he has a university, and when you pay for your membership every month, he turned that money into a circulating, he's going to spit it back to the people that are coming on board. And then that level, that structured thing, that's what we're seeing with all these platforms. But they don't have a real product, and they don't offer any real service. So I'll send it to you again if you didn't see it.
I think I did watch it. Yeah, I get so much information, but I think I did watch that one. I try to.
Yeah, right.
The problem at the moment, I've got about 5 different platforms. Like right now, I've got
right.
I've got more chat rooms than a towel has a donkey on. Yeah.
I mean, listen to it. It all makes sense now when you could just tune in to that Zoom from now on, and we'll know where all these other platforms are coming from, because they all segue from Sam's psychology of how to make money in crypto. Like he said yesterday's call or this call, he was saying, "Oh, I've been in this crypto for 10 years, so from 2010." Okay, so then in all of your ways, in all of your learning and all of your money, you haven't become a millionaire, billionaire enough to step away. Like you're still at the point where you can't even talk, safely about your own financial situation. You're going to be putting people into this wry scenario, but yeah, like what he does is he lays it out there, and then all these people, they go along with it because it's like, well, hang on, as long as we get the money, then the certain 1%, 2%, 3% a day or whatever, or those small percentages that work when you have liquidity, they're sold for that. But it's simple to the whole world to see. If it has anything to do with crypto, like Danny's got flags, if it has anything to do with crypto, if it does not have a product or a service, I mean, come on, and it's going to get you paid really quick. 9 times out of 10, the chances are you're probably just taking somebody else's money.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's just the swath right through the middle. You don't have to spend all day. But yeah, I like what you did with this today's call, man, because some of you really needs to get back with you, but at the same time, like that platform right there, that V.E.N.D might have crashed. It might not come back because there was a lot of people.
What do you mean it might not come back? Of course, it's not going to come back.
They might be disgruntled enough where, like, Sam Lee's not going to have enough. He's not going to be smiling enough about deposits, because the one girl said that you could deposit, and another person said you could deposit.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll take your money because it's all crypto addresses.
Yeah.
You don't get the money refunded. CrYptOG will know. You don't get the money returned to you when you put the wrong wallet address. It's not like a bank and the checks are returned 2 days later if they don't get deposited.
Yeah.
That's one mean thing about crypto, though, isn't it?
For all these talking points.
Is that right, CrYptOG? So there's no fail safe once you send a crypto. If you get the wallet address wrong and send it, there's no fail safe for it to come back. Or is there?
No, exactly, Danny.
Boom.
And if you send it on the wrong network, potentially it's in the ether.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there.
P Music has just posted a comment and he's retracted it. I did read it, but I can't remember what it was about. But he just posted another one. It says they just believe their own shit after. I think that's true. I think these guys, like Mai Summer Vue, I had a good conversation with her for about an hour and a half. And I really was nice and I tried to reason with her. But she says, she just keeps saying, I have a right. I'm just providing opportunities for people to do things with their money. And that's all she could focus on. She feels like she's doing good, but she stuck up for herself pretty good today. So she knows what she's doing. She's not stupid. And she knows she's after the money, even though she says she's, she was, because this is what I think they're doing now is that they're all seem to be running their own projects. And I think this is Sam's going to say, hey, I'll put a tail on it. We'll call it a donkey. And you get your community to sign up. And if you buy this Ponzi scheme, we'll help run it for you. Just pay me this. He's got a wee formula going there.
Yeah. But to say the emotional thing, individually, the people that are involved this far, their psychology is like Danny, have you ever heard of a Walmart? You know what a Walmart is?
Yep. Place to get cheap shit. Landfill.
Okay, so like in America, they used to have a Kmart. So from the 80s till recently, Kmart and Walmart are like the same store, but Walmart started, way more sales. So it's like you started out in crypto, you working at Walmart, and you never thought about Walmart, or you started out at Kmart, and you never thought about Walmart as your competition because they sell the same products.
Yeah.
But after you got laid off at Kmart, your only choice is to go work at Walmart. So how are you going to freaking degrade on yourself? How are you going to take yourself down on your own psychology, and lift yourself up out of that to something better? That's where they're at. They go from one platform to the next. They're in connection with their friends.
Yeah.
And they get led to the next.
Well, they all say keep moving forward, don't they? They just tell everyone to keep moving forward. Don't look back. It's like Solomon's wife.
Man, you're breaking up. Was I breaking up?
No, probably just you. Yeah, probably was you, I think. But yeah, they just tell people. Oh no, I am breaking up.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, I think they do that. They just tell people to keep moving forward, and don't look back, which is really, really weird.
And that's the biggest scam of it all.
Yeah.
Because we all want this vision for cryptocurrency to be decentralized and some good nature of it to save the world. But ain't nobody saving the world when ain't nobody want to get off their freaking rear ends and do any work. Nobody. Like, look at the trucking industry in America after COVID. In the middle of COVID, Canada was ready to strike and do all that stuff. And as soon as nobody saw any improvement or anything good come from that, we were all ready to go and march down to DC. And then they're like, no, we're not going to do nothing. And so one trucking company after another just keeps going under and going under and going under. And there's no more light at the end of the tunnel for trucking. So it's like, wait, hang on. If you don't get it on a truck, what business are you working in? What product or service are you going to offer that it does not first get delivered on a truck? So this coming up generation, they need to get with it for the sake of saving the world. That's the real problem. Is that there's all these age brackets that are involved with crypto, but nobody really has, a genuine article of
a bit of a rant.
Good faith.
Got to hold them back sometimes. Hold that truck back, mate. Hold that truck back.
Yeah, man.
I got to go to bed, guys. It's something like 3:15 in the morning, and I got to look
That's
like
cool.
a normal person in the morning. We'll have to do a screen share, CrYptOG, and show us some of the stuff that you know. It is quite nice having someone who understands it a bit better than me.
I love it.
couple of comments in the comment room. P Music, who's been the most generous person in my life lately. Well, thank you very much. He said the first message had typos. That's why he removed it. Now, I'm dyslexic. I didn't see any typos, just saying. And Blessed Be Life, I'm following a project that would help you from sending the wrong block to the wrong blockchain. It's called Pre-Send. Now, that sounds interesting. Now, do they charge a fee for doing that? That'd be interesting to know. Maybe what we probably would do well with if we wanted to build this community was somewhere where we could get people to ask questions about things they want to know or what they're struggling with. And then we could have a sort of a learning session where we could pull in people, because Jim, who was in here earlier on, is quite knowledgeable as well. He's the guy that's gave me the Ruby coin, which I quite like at the moment. Don't ask me next week, because I presume next week I'll probably have $30 left. Is that right, CrYptOG?
Who knows?
Yeah, you don't know. That's the problem, isn't it? Because I had another mate who actually lost about 3 million to crypto, and he's now investing in something that's like the opposite. He benefits when crypto goes down. I don't know how that works, but there must be another opportunity out there where you can
short the market.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So I mean that always baffles me, the idea that you can
make money when everyone else
can win going in the opposite way.
Yeah.
It doesn't help market prices maintaining. In my mind, it goes against the grain. You know, I want to buy something and then sell it as it's going up and win that way. Just trying to get your head round doing it the other way, it just doesn't feel right, you know.
Yeah.
Feels like when you put your shoes on the wrong feet.
That happens.
Well, what I've learned with that, just listening to different stuff, like they call it like an on-ramp and off-ramp, right? So different things when you use different platforms to get in, you know, like gas fee kind of stuff, you get like a referral, you get like a point or something, you know, when you use certain platforms. So doing the power grab like that on the losing end, I think they you know, that's like multifaceted. I think essentially is what I've learned. That's what they do, is they try to make more money than the original, you know, principle, like throwing more opportunities with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
I have
I'm
no
sure
idea.
they have a platform for it.
All right,
I mean,
guys.
there are opportunities to buy options as well. So you don't even have to buy it's a promise to buy it at a certain date in the future.
Wow.
At a certain price.
Yeah.
And you pay a fee to hold that option, and then ultimately, if it doesn't win for you, you can choose just to, you know, lose the fee that you've paid for the option, or you can sell it on to somebody else. I mean, it's just the complexity of that. Once they start bolting all of that onto Bitcoin, it's going to ruin the narrative of what Bitcoin ultimately is, and then obviously Ethereum and various other tokens will go the same way. But I won't dive too far into that, Danny, because I'm aware that you'll probably be knackered now. So just set me a date. You know, send me a message, and we'll try and get all the boys together, and girls together, and we'll go through whatever you want to go through.
Yeah. Well, my goal is at the moment, I was trying to do a live every night at the moment, because it's a lot easier than having to edit videos for hours and hours. So, and it's I actually love interacting with the audience, especially when they give me money. It's brilliant. So it helps pay the bills. Yeah.
Well, I'm just in the middle of sending you some Binance Smart.
Oh, look,
some
show me the money
right at the moment, lad.
Oh,
Don't expect much though.
No, that's sure. I don't. Hold up. There we go.
I haven't sent it yet, but I'm just doing it. I'm just labeling you now.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. then I don't know, should I put my money down on this Ruby coin, or should I be careful?
Well, maybe this can be a session. If you want, you can go through. I can walk you through where you go and how you buy it, and whether or not to buy it, and when to sell it.
Yeah. Yeah, they tell you not. They've got a was it hold, isn't it?
Hodl.
All right, guys, I'll call it quits. Thank you very much. That's been awesome. I've enjoyed tonight. It's been fun. I'll go and go to bed and wake my partner up now at 3 o'clock in the morning as I jump into bed, bouncing up and down. Hey, it's been a great night. And she goes, go to sleep. Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.
Cool, man.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, same. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it.
Recording stopped.
Oh, recording stopped. Well, there we go. That's Danny the Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. It's time to go to bed because I'm on my second camera battery and this one is about to die. So if I die right now, you'll know exactly what happened. It's been an awesome night. I got a lot of support from my community and I really thank you for doing that. It's also been great looking at more deeply into Mai Summer Vue and to see what she stood up for herself. So Mai Summer Vue, if you're watching this and you want to tell me your experience with dealing with Sam Lee, please reach out to me. You know my number. And easy peasy. Go to theheck.com. Use the contact form if you know anything about these Ponzi schemes or scams. And keep me up to date what's happening. And also Zoom links. Any Zoom links to anything that you think is a Ponzi scheme and they're using Zoom to promote it, please give me the link. I love dropping into these meetings. It makes it a bit more entertaining. It's been a great night. Once again, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next meeting. Next meeting? That sounds a bit J-dubbish. Let's go next live, which may be tomorrow night or the night after. Have a good time. See you guys. Okay. Did I press stop? Stop.